Hello everyone, it is Ironfer. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Is everything unmuted? It is. We're good to go. Nice. So, got some very quiet Minecraft noise. But yes, hello everyone, it is Ironfer. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. We're back with Minecraft where we left off from a group activity. Oh, I didn't notice this. And now we're doing a bit of solo play. We've got a few things we want to do on our own. I went up to the top of the island. I think, because I was looking around mostly just to see what was around. We've got some cliffs over there, but we don't need to worry. For today, I want to carry on basically where we left off with the group. Just a bit. I want to explore the outer islands. Ah, that's what I was doing. Has that tree grown? No. Okay. I wanted to plant some trees, really. Because we want to find our wings, which is, you know, a pretty obvious thing for us to do. But we also want to try capturing some shulkers, because I've been looking at shulker farms. One, all of them are vastly, like, bigger than anything I'd ever need. Floofy is Ray, you're streaming. You're meant to go and be streaming over in your stream. You're meant to be sneaking here. Thank you, I shall be Floofy just for you. I should be Floofy. Let me quickly check. There we go. Yes. Super Floofy. Hope you enjoyed your sushi. Okay, let me zoom down. And go all the way back down. I don't know if I've got more planks in there. I need to see. Because we need to get some boats to capture shulkers. And then I need to hide them away. I don't know if I need to name them, actually. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe we don't worry about shulkers right away. We'll see. We'll see. Because I want to capture shulkers. I think you need at least one for a farm, although I'm not entirely sure how it works with just one, because you need them to shoot each other, but that's, you know, the farms I've seen only involve one, so maybe one day. Okay, as long as we know to capture one. And then, we're mostly looking for our wings. We want to be able to fly. I want to be able to zoom around super heckin' quick. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll go into the ancient city again. One, because I didn't get any loot from it and I wanted some. I also realized there were diamonds here. It's like, oh, I see. We were getting a lot of diamonds just from random exploration. But I want to try and get some loot from the ancient city. And no, I can't clear it up yet. Basically, to break anything in the ancient city, you need Silk Touch. Otherwise, it just sort of gives you experience, which is cool, but it's not exactly what I'm after. Okay, it's near here. I'm slightly confused. I'm not gonna lie, I was slightly confused getting out. Through this door, maybe? There's a library, so yeah, we're on the right track. There we go. There we go. And back to our safe little abode. Okay, let me dump some stuff in here. I was breaking some of the cobwebs before. And then I realized, wait a second, no. Cobwebs are probably like more difficult to get than string. Because cobwebs could be nice if we ever want to make anything spooky themed. Whereas string, I'm thinking I almost need to make a strider farm. Because apparently with like looting, you get up to like 8 string, I think it is, from one strider. Now, obviously it's a bit mean hitting the old crinkly things, but string, you know? It has its uses. Okay, I've got a bunch of food on me. I don't have a shield. I could make a shield, actually, which will be useful. I can't remember if shields actually block the levitation effect. It's not like that, no. Is it 3 in the middle? Now, how do you make a shield? It's been a while. Oh, okay. There we go. I was thinking too advanced. I just chuck that in there. We got swords. We got food. We should be good, right? I got a pickaxe. I should probably make another pickaxe. We only have 1 stick. That's not great. Okay, well, that's why I went out to get planks. Okay, we'll just make a couple more pickaxes. You know, just for the odd resources. Although I know that we'll get some stuff just from looting around anyway. Oh, one thing I need to do actually is update the server, because apparently, yeah, at least in the latest, it's like 20.3, I think. Now when you aim with your shield, like in third person, your shield will actually like move where it's meant to be aiming, rather than just always being in front of you, which I think is just a neat little thing to add on. You know, just a small detail. Okay. I'm making pickaxes. And then, I mean, we'll put the shield there. Just so we're protected. I think if I need anything else. We're sort of just diving into it today, really. Because there's no reason not to. Tough I think will be better. I also just got to pray I don't die. It's not the end of the world, but it won't be a good thing. Zoom. Okay. Smart. By putting blocks there, then you won't accidentally look at an Enderman. Huh. How did a gap end up here? It's fine. I'll just run along. Nothing to worry about. I also might look into, one, how to capture or break the dragon egg. And then what we need to actually be able to respawn the dragon. Because one thing I would like to do is just get a bunch of dragon's breath. To be able to make all the fancy potions that we want. All the lingering potions. Because it's something I've never really messed around with. But I like the idea of just being able to make an AoE of either poison or healing. Take on like a little mage roleplay. Okay, but hopefully our end city... Oh, I was worried. I hate that it somehow spawns us up there. I guess it tries to look for a safe area to spawn us, and maybe these areas are a little too small, but still. But yeah, hopefully our end city isn't too far. Let me take a screenshot of that. So minus 350,000, we'll say. Just so I can maybe find my way back. Hopefully. I'm not gonna lie, with this texture pack, the end, like, obviously usually it looks a bit like space-ish. It's right fucking in front, isn't it? Wait, no, that might just be an island. My bad. Yeah, well, that's the thing, because the idea that I originally wanted to do was, I thought I was at the end city, it's just a floating island, was to have the quote-unquote capital city on top of the end portal. So that we can then have another portal, like you'd have everything connecting to there, you know? Doesn't look like anything. Okay. Like that would be your essential like central hub for everything, because you can make as many nether portals as you want, but you can't do shit about an end portal. Well, I think you can break them with mushrooms, but I'd rather we didn't do that. Okay. But yeah, gotta look around for ancient cities, because I've always had awful luck finding any of them, which drives me nuts. Because you're like, okay, we finally beat the dragon, we want to go get wings, and you'll just be searching in this vast, very repetitive area. Also, I kind of want to make stuff with endstone, but I don't really know if I'm too bothered. We'll just go, I guess, in a straight line as much as we can, keeping our eyes peeled for now. I don't know the best way of searching for end cities. Like, I don't know if there is a more guaranteed way or not. Also, I've got to remember the giant gaps. I wonder, actually. Nah, well, it's within 8 blocks. Maybe I can Enderman my way over there. No. Unlikely, at least. I'm going to try. Just an odd block over there. Maybe it's out of range. I was just wondering whether I could. Obviously, I could use like an Eye of Ender. Or an Ender Pearl, I guess. You never know. And maybe, just maybe, I can teleport myself over there. Although that'd probably actually screw me over more than anything, because I wouldn't be able to get back. But yeah, my plan is, because I'm thinking where I need to get back onto it is wanting to build like Fontaine, obviously, in Minecraft. And then one of the reasons I held off is like, okay, if I'm going to build it anywhere, you know, we'll have it be like the capital. Aww. See, this is why there needs to be like a magnet enchantment in Minecraft, right? So when you hit a block, it doesn't just fall off. Like, you can absorb the block and it just appears at you slightly closer. There we go. That's already half a stack of tough. Jesus. I did not bring anywhere near enough resources for this. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I forgot that the islands are so broken up. But yeah, we can end up having like the city on top of the end portal and have almost like a sewer system going down into the catacombs, into the stronghold. Okay, let's donk, donk, donk. Nice. I might not have brought in... Oh, I didn't hear myself pick it up, so I was like, wait a second, is it not dropping the block? There we go. Oh, let's go. We got them pretty lights. I don't have the blocks for this, but that's fine. Let's fucking go. End City right in front of us. So it actually looks really nice. End rods do look really cool. I do wish there was more lighting variance in Minecraft, because every light's basically the same, right? You don't have colored lights and such, which from what I know is a limitation of, well, how they set things up. But maybe one day they'll do like a whole new Minecraft. They won't, which is a shame. That's sort of what I was gonna say. That's what Bedrock is. It's weird. Bedrock in theory has a ton of advantages, right? I mean, you can actually have like RTX on Bedrock and stuff, but then it's also very limited and seems much more buggy. Well, that's just because they don't know what they're doing with it or not. I don't know, but I guess it was one of those things that they didn't want to make Bedrock as open as they made Java. Because I mean, Java's easy to mod. Well, I say easy. I've never modded it. Well, I've looked into modding it, and technically I've like followed tutorials for modding it, but I personally never actually then went out and made anything for a mod, because I've never known like what do I want to make. If I want anything, it already sort of exists, you know. Okay, we'll get a stack. It will go over. But there are limitations. Oh, I say that, and then you see what mods are made for Java, and then you're like, wait a second, wait a second, this is achievable. Okay, let's just noodle on over. Almost. Like I want to make actual like elevators, if that makes sense. Because I used to love Better Than Wolves, which is an old mod pack. But that had like actual functioning water wheels and ropes and elevators and like pulley systems and everything. I was like, oh, that shit's so heckin' cool. And honestly, I'm always a bit tempted to go back to it. But I think the creator of it didn't necessarily enjoy, I guess, how casual Minecraft was or something. And the last time I looked into it, it like made everything, or tried to make everything much more hardcore. You could toggle on whether you wanted that or not, but it was a bit weird. Look at this stone. That's beautiful. I like that. I mean, the purple... Well, no, because that is purple, isn't it? No, that's just endstone bricks. The purple blocks look more like... Oh, the purple stairs? Purple brick? No, it's just purple block. Oh! I don't like that. I heard that quack, quack. Like, I don't know. It sounded like someone was winding up to spit at me anyway. Look at him! There he is! Oh. Okay, can you... Oh, the little particles glow as well. Ow. 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 They shoot so quickly. Donk. Okay, so that's what we've got to be careful of. Is shulkers. I want to capture them because I want to make a farm for them so that I can get all their shells and we can just store as much as we want. But equally, I don't want to deal with them right now. There was a wait, was there a ship here? I don't think there was, actually. It might have just been... Yeah, it's just a city. I don't think there's a ship here, so there's probably not wings here then. Which is a shame, but there will be cool loot anyway. It makes such a weird noise. I've never heard... No! We went round the shield. Ta-da! City at the end of the game. Yeah, like, look at these lights. It's so cool. That, and they're quite small lights, which is nice. They're very noodly. Okay, can I just sneak on in real quick? Thank you. Okay, as long as they don't get hurt. I don't think they teleport until they get hurt. I might be wrong. Honestly, these pillars aren't too bad, actually. Visually. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's the top of a purple pillar. Oh, that's right. These are like little weird parkour towers, but half the time I don't parkour in them because you get shot, float up them, and it's not an issue unless you fall all the way down the center. Okay. It's a bit of a shame there isn't a ship. Oh. Oh. No. My bones. My head hit something and I fell all the way down, which made me very scared. Okay. I think I mean, I can hit those projectiles as well, actually. I see there's one right there. I don't want to deal with them. Okay. I heard it. I can hear it. Luckily, most of the bullets just explode on random shit. Like, yes, they track you, but they don't track you too well. I mean, I'll take the advantage. You know? Oh, please. Huh. There we go. I was like, how long is that going to last? Huh. Okay. Stop hitting. Ooh. Ooh. It dropped a shell. Yay. I wish you could make potions of levitation. I think I got stuck like there. Okay, so we have a shulker shell. Isn't too bad. Oh, that's right. There's banners and everything in here. Is there any actual loot, though? Not in this tower that I'm seeing. So I thought I heard someone shoot. Yeah, there's no ship around, so we won't be getting wings from this place at least. Which is a shame. There's no no loot. No chest, that's it. What is that? Oh, it's a window. Oh, what color? Magenta. I mean, that's not magenta, like in any way, shape, or form. But it does go with the end stone very well. Okay. No loot here, but that's fine. Yeah, this one's the awkward, like, jump. It doesn't really line up too well. You just smack your head on it over and over. Okay, nothing in this tower, at least. This reminds me a lot of Oblivion. Oh, my bones. Like, when you're in the Oblivion plane, or plane of Oblivion. Huh. Okay. Not entirely sure I agree with that. I thought shields would be useful, but now I don't know. I don't know. It kind of feels like it just goes to my feet, you know? It sneaks around the shield and just makes me levitate anyway. Oh, if only I brought a looting sword. I think it just increases the chance that you get the shulker shell. Ow. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, well, this is just like a closed room, so that's fine. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he moved. Oh, he moved. I like the design of the shell, actually. Okay. But yeah, I wish you could make levitation potions. Did they just... Oh, I just spawned another one. That's shulker breeding in action. I'm really glad they added that mechanic, though. Like, it's a bit of a... Oh, I say it's silly. It's not necessarily silly. It's actually really useful. Because it's not like they respawn, you know? Once they're gone, they're gone. Oh, you moved on... Yeah, you moved on top of here. Can you stop, please? Yay. And we can make a shulker box. Except I can't remember how you do. I think it's 2 shell halves and a chest in the middle, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, nothing even in that. It's just a room. Okay, hopefully there's some loot at the top of here. Let's just run. Just... There we go. Ow. Okay. I know I don't want to murder all of you, but I kind of do. Ow, especially as those do hurt. So they don't hurt a lot, but they do hurt. Wrong thing. Oh, he's moved. He zoomed. Ow. Just here floating, you know. What I thought. Stop it. There we go. There you are. No, no. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Okay. Oh, thought I killed him. Again, I don't want to kill them all, but kind of do. I mean, there will always be like more. I don't. Well, there'll always be enough, you know. I don't quite think I'm going to make the entire shulker population go extinct just yet on my own. But we'll see how many times I get shot. Oh, this room looks beautiful. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. That was a lot of projectiles. Ow. I guess I'm floating all the way to the top, which I'm not exactly against. God, I hope I make it to the top. There we go. Oh, chests. Nice. Munch, quickly. Itchy nose. Hopefully, one day I'll land. Maybe? I should have bought a bow or something, I think. Okay. Luckily, they're a bit dumb. Iron boots. Ooh. Diamond boots. Curse of vanishing. But those do have both mending, protection, and unbreaking. So I can't exactly complain. Mending, protection, unbreaking, chest plate. Ooh. End stuff really is like decent loot. And iron horse armor. Let's go. Okay, let's put on that because that's going to be very useful. And honestly, this is just a better version of my legs. And we'll put on the unbreaking shoes. I know I've got like the better ones. But I also don't want to lose those. I don't want to lose the body either. Okay. Ooh, do I really want to do it? It's like, do I really want to be out here? No. If that hit me, I'd die. So many projectiles. So many. Some of them feel like they track really well. Others feel like they're just a little all over the place. See, if I already had wings, this would be fine. Nothing to worry about. Because I could just like either jump off the top of the building or I could get hit by levitation and I can just float down. I'm actually surprised he didn't spawn another one. Donked. Ow. Wait, he moved again? I guess he keeps getting hit by other shulkers. Getting back down is going to be hell. With so many of them shooting. Like, one or two are sort of manageable. But then there's so many projectiles constantly tracking you that you're like, oh, I need to run and hide. I also need to not go too close to the stairs, otherwise I'm going to fly out. Shield was definitely a smart idea. I want you to die, please. You're cool, but I want you to die. Hopefully crouching is going to make it a little easier for me to... Oh, he moved. Sneaky. I don't even know where... I mean, that's an easier way down. Like crouching in the corner, hiding behind my shield. I can't quite hit you. Okay. Dong dong. This is the safest I can be. Ow. I've messed up. If only I had feather falling boots. Yeah, I kind of hate... The shield's useful. I love this. But it's also very annoying that projectiles just keep going around it. Okay. You know, I'm being too passive, I think. Can I land on one of these? I can! That's neat. Oh, that's further than I thought it was going to be. I guess once I got to the top, I sort of forgot how far it really was. I still only have those two shulkers. I didn't actually think I killed any of those shulkers. They just kept teleporting around. Oh, hello. Trying to capture one of these guys would be awful. The ones at the front door aren't too bad because they're lower down. But you can stick them in like boats and minecarts, I think. So obviously, wanting to stick them in a boat is like your best option. But I'm gonna quickly just hide here for a second. Run! Otherwise he'll kill me. I'll do it. Actually, I wonder. Can it hit an Enderman? Probably not. Okay, we came from this direction. So we did find a bit of a city, which had some nice loot, but not what we were after, you know. It didn't allow us to fly. Okay, I just want to make sure. So what direction is that? That is east. We're going west. Okay. But at least having an end city there, or even, I guess it's almost like an end outpost. It's only one. Means that we can get shulkers nice and easy. So we'll keep just heading, I guess, really in this direction. Seeing how far we can go. Just trying to make it as convenient as possible getting over there. I really have to be careful by this edge. If I fall off, everything is gone. Which isn't a whole lot, except for what I just found. But still, I'd rather not lose it so soon. It'll practically be the only thing keeping me alive. For the body, though, that's pretty much as good as we probably could have got. Every enchantment on that is like Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending already on that. Beautiful. We can add our own enchantments, and it'll only become stronger. Then we can... Oh, we could make that netherite. I think we only have the one netherite ingot still, but, you know. Maybe something to search for a little later. See, while I wasn't too worried about getting prepared for fighting the dragon, fighting the wither always goes poorly for me, so that I probably will actually prepare for. Whoops, okay. I don't know why sometimes it does this. It does make me nervous, though. It's like, there are blocks there. I know there are blocks there, but it just hasn't visually loaded them. I also need... Oh, I was going to say I need to work on getting gunpowder, because obviously half of using an elytra is getting fireworks to actually launch yourself, so you can go around. Oh, I should have prepared fireworks before. But we already have quite a bit of gunpowder from the mob farm, so we're actually not doing too bad. I am... Huh. I was about to say, I'm nowhere near. Turns out I'm right next to it. I'm right next to an island. This is good. I needed more blocks. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, I thought it was hollow on the inside. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. No. Okay, do that. Honestly, I should have set up fireworks and everything for when we were killing the end dragons. So like after we killed it, just set some off. They do look very nice. At least, you know, by Minecraft standards. I always like the particles. And you can do a lot with particles actually in Minecraft using like the command blocks and everything. I've wanted to look into using command blocks because for me it currently just looks crazy, but I think that's also because you just have to compact everything basically onto like one line, which always just makes it a little harder to read, at least for me. One of those, when I program, I tend to try and space things out quite a lot. It just helps with readability. Otherwise I become a little lost and confused. Okay, we're almost over to that island. Yoink. Oh, we'll go a little over. Just because I can. You, my friend, are making me very nervous. Okay. Here's probably good. I'm like constantly holding down shift. Terrified of falling down. Probably should have brought some ender pearls with me, because then you can sort of at least use them to try and save yourself. But also know, like with me, I'm just gonna fat finger miss it on the hotbar, fall to my death. By the time I finally select it, I'm like out of reach of saving. That's what I'm expecting. Damn, burn through that really quick. I want to quickly use dirt because obviously dirt stands out because everything else is made out of endstone. We're only heading in one direction anyway, but still very easy to get yourself lost. Just praying that I see the bright lights of another city at some point. I know that I'm like not exploring too much by obviously going in just one straight line, but I also don't want to risk wandering off too much. A bunch of small ones. Obviously there's a big island over there. Oh, I need to make maps, actually. To try and, I guess, map out the end islands. I don't know if they are infinite or not. Because obviously the overworld is essentially infinite. Like, it is vast. But I don't know how big the end map is. Whether it just keeps on going and keeps generating islands. So, like, essentially it is actually unlimited amounts of elytras and shulkers, or whether you are limited on how many there actually are in total. Which is why there's never any reason not to put mending on Elytra. Especially, the repair mechanic in Minecraft still is probably one of the dumbest mechanics in Minecraft. Because it's limited. You can't just keep repairing. It's like, okay, so I got this prize, fought like big boss, and I can only use it a very, very limited amount of times unless I sort of break the system. It doesn't sound like smart design to me. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll rework it. I don't know what they do with it, but maybe one day. Especially as like repairs and enchanting both sort of count to the same thing. So it's just how many times you use it on an anvil. I think maybe even just naming it might actually count as a use. Which could mean just changing up the name just for a laugh can end up screwing you. I might be wrong on that though. I also don't know why I have a single rail. Okay. Get 2 stacks. This is a big gap. We got to go far. I shall hydrate. Thank you, Tay. How are you doing? Looking after yourself today? Having a nice time? I hope you are. We're taking it very chill as we explore the vastness of space. Cool. Scary boy. I know there's a command or something. I know I can't remember what it is, whether it's a command or whether it's a toggle. You can make item frames like not display the item frame when it's got like a map in it. And I know people use the end and that to be able to make transparent sort of designs. I think I remember seeing someone make a summoning circle, because if you go out into the void and then use glass as like a base block, then whatever is on top, or like that'll be see-through. So then when you put it in an item frame, you'll see the block behind, so you can make it look like something's drawn on. My day's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. Honestly, my sleep schedule is horrendous right now because I keep sleeping and waking up just at random times, which is sort of messing me up. But outside of that, not too bad. Not too bad. Glad to hear you're alright though. Yeah, we're just taking it casual today. Just a bit of solo Minecraft. Which honestly isn't too bad, because at least when I do solo Minecraft, I can sort of just do whatever I want. I always feel a bit bad because sometimes I'll either be doing something or someone else will want to be doing something when there's like multiple people. And it's like, oh, I can't necessarily just run off because then I feel like I'm abandoning them. Okay. I mean, that's a bridge. It's not impossible to find or see. Still worried I'm going to get lost and stuck in here, but you know, fingers crossed it's fine. Oh, maybe I should just explore the island. So I could bridge over the gap, but I think that'd be a waste. I am terrified if I start aggroing Enderman. It'll cause a lot of issues. I'll die and I'll never be able to find my body again. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we see some bright lights at some point. Honestly, I guess that's another reason for slaying dragon, is just getting all those different warp points allows you to explore the end much more. These are very dangerous. Just holes in the ground. Nothing? No, I keep like seeing the silhouettes of islands. I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like... Oh, no, it's not. There's a bunch of big islands over there. Okay. I do wonder if they're going to add another biome to Minecraft. I would love that. Again, being a huge fan of the old Aether mod, I would love like the actual Sky Islands back from that. Because one, I don't think it was just stuck as one like setting, because this is just grey void essentially. Oh, that was an eerie noise. Why? It's quite nice having a day-night schedule. But there was also a lot of like dungeons in the Aether. I remember there was like a Pantheon. I can't remember what others there were. There were different like little bosses and everything, which was cool. It made a reason to explore around. Also the sky block or the cloud blocks were very nice. Like having those transparentish blocks was super cool. It just reminded me of aerogel, and I still kind of wanted to eat it, but you shouldn't. Yeah, I can't remember all the different bosses that were in there, and I remember there was work on an Aether 2 mod, but I don't know how that went, or if it ever actually got made. I'm trying to see if there's things around. This is the, let's say the issue with the end. It's like, okay, the end islands are nice, but there's not a whole lot going on. You know, you have chorus trees and you have end stone. What you're really looking for is the cities. But it's such like big, flat, empty space that if you don't find them, you're just constantly wandering in a very mind-numbing environment. Which is why I got really excited that, oh, like we found an inner city really quickly. But it was just really an outpost and there was no ship and there wasn't a whole lot going on. We got some nice loot, but there were only like 2 chests in that big building, so it is what it is. As I said, the shulkers will be very useful and it is nice having one close to our little point. But still, it's not a whole lot. Also, I was kind of hoping I'd either find tools like another diamond pickaxe or just diamonds on their own in those chests. Otherwise I'm gonna have to run all the way back once these run out. I should have made more iron pickaxes. I forgot all about the vast chasms between the islands and forgot that I'd need so many building blocks just to get across. I was like, oh, you know, a stack, that's more than enough, that'll be fine. No, it's nowhere near close. These are huge gaps. Okay, that'll be enough, probably. Maybe. Like, it both looks like a huge gap. And then you're like, oh, you know, a couple stacks of blocks, that'll be fine. And then you're like, oh no, that's hundreds and hundreds of blocks. Whoops. Just between these places. I was like readjusting myself in my chair, just getting comfortable. And then wiggled around and was worried I'd let go of the shift button. I'm also just worried, like, oh, you know, maybe the button just stops responding at some point and I just flop off the edge anyway. Almost to the other end. Then what becomes worrying is obviously when we're building these bridges we don't have to worry too much, but whenever we run back over these bridges and Endermen just start spawning on them or just standing on them, you're like, no, please, I need you out the way, otherwise I'm going to die. Don't do this to me, I beg of you. Okay, still nothing though. Just chorus trees. So many chorus trees. Oh, did my eyes deceive me? They did. I thought I saw a light over there. I was betrayed though. Like, I'm still not seeing much. I don't know whether it's better to go like one direction like I'm doing or whether it's better to explore like everywhere on an island. Nope, over there. That's just a tree. It's always just a tree. It's going to be difficult to keep track of where I am. I should have brought torches. Well, I don't think I really had any torches, which is the issue. Around just destroying all the chorus trees, leaving like lone trees guiding me. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Again, I don't know if there is a more guaranteed way of finding an end city. What's the bet? That's just nothingness. Oh, okay, that's not awful. It's not awful, it's not great. Yeah, I don't know of any ways, because honestly, I very rarely spend time. Oh, let's go! There is something there. I can't tell how big of an area it is, but there is something there. It's far away though, that's super far away. I guess we'll just go to the and pick breaks. I pray there's a boat there, because that's probably like the biggest tease. Is we're mostly here for wings. Everywhere we find might just spawn without a boat, and then we won't get our wings. I think even the boat can like glitch spawning in, so only half of it spawns. The fuck was that noise? Oh, that's a big city. From the looks of it. That might have a boat on the other side. Hopefully. That was a terrifying noise. Very much against the background ambience that we've got going on. I almost wish there was just more, in a weird way, life, because the end's kind of like being in space. It's kind of like being on the moon, right? You have all this grey stone just everywhere. Even like the end stone just sort of looks like in its default form. Kind of like you'd be on the surface of the moon. But there's not really much going on, which makes sense. But you kind of wish that you could dig down more. Maybe there'd be more materials. Because there's not like any ores or anything, right? Apart from end stone, chorus, and then anything to do with the end cities themselves, there's not really anything going around. Or going on around. Give us like a moon ore or something. I don't know what it'd be used for, because honestly, it seems like when Mojang adds in a material, they don't know what they're doing with it for the longest while. But it does feel like, I mean, we got a Nether update, which gave us a bunch of biomes and a bunch of stuff in it. So I would expect there to be an end update at some point. It's just waiting to see when. Because I guess they did only just, well, say recently. In terms of patch-wise, it was somewhat recent that they were working on redoing, I guess, the overworld with like the caves and cliffs, basically redoing how everything looked for it. So maybe it will take quite a while. But that does, again, give more precedence to the fact that the end would be next. It's like we went for the Nether update, then we basically updated the overworld and how that looks entirely. So the end would be next. Okay, hopefully I have enough blocks to get over there, because even my diamond pickaxe isn't in the best condition. We should, right? We have 128 more blocks. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Nah, we should be good. Easy peasy. And then fingers crossed that we get to fly away. As soon as I get those wings, I'm running right back home. I'm running right back home and I'm putting them in an ender chest. Because, yes, having the wings will be nice. But until we get, like, fireworks and mending on them. I mean, until we get mending, they can break and they'll just vanish. And I don't want that. And until we get fireworks, we can't actually use them ourselves to get around, you know? So then if I did fall into the void, I'm still stuck falling into the void. Okay, this does look at least more like a city. But I'm still not seeing a ship. And I'm just nervous to look up in case I accidentally look at an Enderman. But this looks more like one of the ones that would spawn a ship rather than the odd little one. Like, this is a city. There's a lot of lights on it. Okay, let's just look up. I'm not seeing one. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. No, wait, I'm wrong. I thought that was the mast of the ship. I'm crazy. Oh, it doesn't look like there is one here. Oh, wait, or is it? It is a ship. Okay. So we should have... Usually they're connected-ish. Oh, it just hit another one and spawned another one. Hit the Enderman. I dare you. Oh, God, there's so many. Not out here. I don't know if they have, like, a life limit. I don't think they can hit an Enderman. It'd be hilarious if they could, though. No, I'm baiting it right into you. Oh, it knows not to. It knows not to hit an Enderman. Okay, let's just run inside. Fuck it, we run. Worst comes to worst, I can just sort of protect myself on the outside. Oh, hello. You, my friend, have made a mistake. Let me murder you. Let me do it. I know shotguns actually can be used for making like secret paths and everything. Ah, idiot. Didn't drop anything, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm more nervous. I'm just going to like die. Oh. Again, sometimes the tracking of these bullets seems very accurate. Other times it seems awful. Okay, you vanished somewhere. I have to get to the top of here. Be alright. It honestly sounds like a lot of the times they're just shooting each other. Which means they're just going to spawn in more and more. Which makes this very spooky. Fuck it. We run. No. Bad. Actually. F3, F2. Just so... Ow. Oh, there's more up here. Oh, there's a lot up here, I think. Ow. Ow. And the server's resetting. Oh, wait, there's an end chest in here? I mean, I guess in a way that makes sense. Ow, ow, ow. I wasn't expecting an end chest just to be sitting here. I really wish I had Silk Touch on me. No. No to you and your smart bullets that track and just hunt people down. None of that. There we go. I know you can hit them, but I swear to God, just projectiles in general feel like they're a little wonky to hit. Oh God, there's so many. There's 3 just like next to me. Ow. Okay, do you know what? Fuck you. Ow. Ooh. Okay, we're not going too much higher at least. I want to go check the chest. And I also want to stop getting... I want to stop getting shot in the face if possible. Like, I can't move. Obviously, I could protect myself more by placing down blocks, but I kind of don't want to. I just want to kill them. Like, that bullet literally went behind me to try and hit me. I don't appreciate it. And I can't move anywhere. Actually, can I sneak over that? No. I wish they didn't shoot as quick as they did. I think that's half the issue is you'll get hit, and by the time you even get close to them, they've already shot again, so you can't get close. Okay. Oh, there's one there. How many of them are there? Okay, you die. Okay, I blocked that. Let's be real. I looked right at that. I still only have 2 shells though. Ow. Okay, I didn't know that was there. Fair play, fair play. Actually, what if I... Oh, this might be suicide. Oh my God, there's so many. Well, I guess someone else hit him. Even though I kind of wanted to. We'll start from the bottom. Oh my God, there's so many. So you can technically hurt them through their shell if you have a very strong weapon, I think. Oh my God, screw you. Screw you. I can't even get close because of the knockback on the projectile as well. And because, like, I'm levitating, it makes me just floaty. I'm just going to stand above you. That's what I thought. Yay. Oh, that's... And looting 3. Oh, diamond pickaxe with the curse of vanishings. Less cool. Okay, the diamonds are what I was hoping for before. Frostwalker 2. But I can slap these nerds up now. They've made a mistake. Ow. Ow. It feels like if I'm already floating, I can't actually defend. But that was good tools. That was good tools with exactly what we needed. Like, looting is beautiful for me right now. I hate you so much. And honestly, worst comes to worst, we can kind of just put it away. See, those feel like they should have hit me and didn't, which then messed me up more. Really, it didn't drop anything. Looting 3 didn't drop anything. I'm worried that when the server goes to stop and restart, I'm going to be floating and it's going to put me somewhere I'd really rather it didn't. Okay, but now I'm happy just to murder these shulkers as we go. Oh, look. So many of them just spawning. Donk, donk. I swear one of those didn't actually have, like, the projectile. It just looked like the trail, so it didn't block. I don't know where to block from. How's my shield doing? Not very well. It's gonna suck when I don't have one. Okay, this is... I say this is fine. This is anything but fine. I almost just need to be more aggressive just to actually kill them. Okay, you're dead. That's gone. Do I get half a second to relax? Maybe. Okay. I mean, those are those gone, at least. I might put the emeralds away. It's strange that both these have... I say it's strange. Just, they have... Both have Frostwalkers. That's not a ton of use. Oh, wait. How did that die out there? Okay, we've got 5 shulker shells. I mean, that's enough for 2 boxes. How... Where did you come from? Oh my God. Are they just hitting each other so much? Like, there is tons of them. They keep moving around because I think they keep getting hit Okay, my shield was up. My shield, buddy, was up. Yeah, die. Oh god, this is going to be bad. I need to drop down for a second. Okay. Let me just get into this corner just to be safe. Yeah, I can hear so many of them just shoot. Because I think they target you through the walls as well. Yeah, you can see they're trying to target me from outside. So the projectiles keep being shot. And they keep like hitting each other, spawning in more shulkers. So I'm not... Oh my god. I'm not even going to need a farm. They just keep spawning more of them anyway. Oh my god, I'm really not going to need a farm. I mean, praise be looting 3, but still. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to leave off. Take this second to calm down, to quickly hydrate. And relax. Okay. Let's pray that I'm not phased in, suffocating in anything. Okay, I'm good. I'm floating, but I'm good. Let's get rid of that. Oh my god. What is in that corner? I think there's like a 2-block gap in here. Not there. Not there. There's something there. Oops, no, select that. There we go. I wonder if he's hitting himself and that's spawning more of them in. Quickly break this. No, there's... he probably did spawn in that gap is the thing. Okay. Let me... I don't know. So I need to go up, but I'm very nervous. We basically need to kill every shulker we come across. Otherwise, we're just going to become overwhelmed. I don't know if I can sort of jump onto that. Do you know, I might as well just place a block underneath it. No point making things difficult, you know? God, it's a good thing that I brought all of my potatoes. Hopefully, the boat doesn't have too many shulkers around. It's not connected to the city from how it looks. Usually they are. Like, there's usually a platform that looks like it leads to the city. Oh, that is a dick move. Like, wholly unnecessary. Oh my god. Okay, let me just float towards you at least. Yes. You will die. That's what I thought. That's one down at least. Not that I can do anything against all of them. Oh, this might hurt. Eventually, actually. I can't do anything. I want that shulker shell, but I can't. Oh my god, there's so many of them. And that's the thing, I'm being hurt just because I'm being hit. Oh my god, can you stop? Open. Do it. Full damage is going to kill me. I need to heal. Oh, hello. Didn't realize I was so close to safe space. There are so many in that room. Oh, fuck you. How dare you? Up to 10 diamonds. That's kind of neat. Iron, not necessary. I mean, that's cool. I'm going to take everything that I can. I knew that was going to do it. I didn't want to eat the potato, but also I then saw my health and I was like, I should probably eat the potato. It's so awkward trying to hit them. Or trying to block them, I guess. Yeah, that's you dead, at least. Oh, and there's an animal. I'm not going to go up there because it's going to be suicide. Okay, as much as I like the shulker, I guess, breeding mechanic, fuck me, I kind of hate it as well. It made this much more difficult because it just keeps spawning so many of them. I didn't think it would be as common because it's only meant to be a % chance when a shulker hits another shulker. You're so lucky you're not dead. But I guess because they shoot so often, like, you know, % chance means nothing. Fuck off. How did that not hit me sooner? 2, how did that get around my shield? Okay. Potatoes are okay, but they're not great. I need to be on that side, apparently. Trying to get to these guys is going to be hell. I think it's just the 2 of them, but I need them not to hit each other. Otherwise, it's going to cause me so many issues. Can I drop onto you? No. Let me go around. I might be able to drop onto the other one. I kind of wish the projectiles didn't last as long as they did. If they had a shorter lifespan. And that shulkers couldn't sort of aim at you from round corners. That would be kind of nice. Because the projectiles track so much. I need you to open. There we go. I knew it. I knew it. Finally get close to hitting him. Enderman, save me. Life is pain. Everything is pain. I just want to fly. Is that so much to ask? I realized my mic was dropping down. Okay. So I want to hit him, but I can't. This only has looting on, doesn't it? Yeah. I need something that can just one-shot these. Oh my god, I need him to stop hitting him as well. Okay. One, there's a gap there, which I kind of have to be careful of. Ow. Ow. You shoot any more, I'm going to be very angry with you. Stop it. Once I kill this one, this place will be clear. Okay. This tower is clean. At least. The top. Ow. Maybe I was wrong. Where did that hit me from? From the top. I see. I can't go up there though. It would be suicide. Because I'd get hit by one bullet and I'd die. Did I get hit through the wall? Oh no, the projectile went down. I see, I see. Even just falling here is suicide. I have to be so careful getting around. Oh god, there's so many projectiles. Bonk. Oh, okay, there's... No, no. No. You, my friend. Oh, ow. The knockback as well. Wait, what is... Is it hitting me through the wall? It's like it's pushing me away from it. But I'm like, there's no way I'm being hit. Well, I'm going to grab this. Yoink. Then, I'm going to murder you. Got it. There we go. You're dead, son. I said this tower is safe, and it will be. I have, what, 11, 12 shulker shells now? 13. One of them dropped 2. It's like, again, I love the design of these places, and it looks really nice with this texture pack, but Jesus Christ, it's hell navigating. Okay, see, now I've got to go back down. It's almost like what you'd expect a wizard's tower to kind of look like, you know? And it's just as painful as you'd expect a wizard's tower to be. Okay. Are we at the front door? No. Oh! Don't hit me. Don't do it. Don't do it. See, that's like the main place to go. I kind of feel like I can't go there. No. I know there's projectiles. I know they're there. I want to kill absolutely every shulker I can. Yeah, open up. I dare you. I dare you. That's what I thought. 14 though, so that's 7 shulker boxes I can have now. Oh my god, where are these projectiles? Again, I'm checking. There is one guy in here. Because the more I can kill, the better things are, you know? Oh my, how is there suddenly 2 of them in here? Look at those projectiles just following me around. Oh, shulker shell. There's so many bullets going off. I mean, 15 now. Like, look out outside. They should not be able to target you anywhere near as much as they can. Like, if they cannot see you, or if you're not near Oh, I guess that's maybe the thing. Maybe they're detecting me through the wall. Or maybe it's just that the projectiles home in on you from so far away. I'm nervous to go outside because I'm still going to get, like, hit. You just teleported away, which is very awkward. I also don't want to waste too much durability on just hitting the projectiles. No. There we go. There's a nerd right there and I want to hit him. I want to hit him so badly. I need one to teleport close. I'm thinking I just want to go to the ship for now. I want to get more wings and then we'll move on from this. Sneaky projectiles. It's the issue. They're hiding around the walls. I wish the Enderman could attack these guys. I wish the Enderman could pick these guys up, actually. I think that'd be hilarious. I think you can actually color the shulker, because you can color the shulker shells, right, when you make the shulker boxes. But on Bedrock, you can just right-click them with dye so you can color them, which I think is a bit silly and I like. And then on Java, at least, I think you need to use commands to do it. But I think by doing... Hello. I know that was kind of stupid of me. But this is proving... Like, those Eyes of Ender might save my life. I need to kill that guy. I don't know how, but I need to kill these guys. There's going to be... Yeah, I was like, there's going to be so many project... Okay, you died. No. Let's go back inside. It's the knockback on him I hate. Although I guess wearing netherite would actually help. It has that inherent knockback protection. What I fucking thought. Where are you even trying to hit me from, buddy? I feel like I just ran over a projectile I shouldn't have. Ow, ow, ow. Get back inside. Because I'm more worried that it's gonna hit me and push me out from this cover. And it will just kill you. It will just hit you into the sky enough to kill you. I kind of wish they worked more like ghasts, though. You know, so that after a second, it would need to... Like, it would need to see you for a bit, and then after a second, it would hit you. Or even attempt to shoot. Right now, it seems like it just does it whenever it wants. Oops. I don't know where the shulker is. I know he's there-ish. Oh my god. No. Sorry, runny nose. I don't know why, though. Sorry, I don't feel sick anymore. Ow. You are a dick. You are an absolute dick. And so's the other one, wherever it is. Actually, let me go up a bit. I want to see if there's any shulkers in here that I can clear out. Again, the more I can kill, the better. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my god. What's the bet all of these have just... One of those just teleported and spawned another one. What is the bet all of these are just spawning in? Like, these weren't here originally. They're just new. Okay, one down. More shells, so that's cool. And you're down, that's good. Because I don't even know how they're hitting each other so much. I think that's the worst part. It's not like I'm leading them into each other to hit each other. It's just that there's so many projectiles going all over the place that they will hit each other. Yeah, what are you going to do now? Again, I've just got to pray that I can kill enough of them. But that's the thing, like, you can start a shulker farm with a single shulker. So can they hit themselves and duplicate that way? That's what I'm assuming, at least. Again, you, my friend, need to piss off. If there wasn't two of them targeting me, I don't know where the projectile for the other one, or where the other one is. Spawning in projectiles. Like here, maybe? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ain't got no blocks now. Let me fill this up, otherwise he's going to spawn in here. Actually, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I just needed him out of the way because obviously he's out in the open. I don't know where he went, actually. Because they can attach to any block. They can attach to like any face on a block, I think. I don't know where he is. And that scares me. But I need to get like a big chop sword. Just so I can one-shot them. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're dead, but I am floating. Floating would kind of help to get to the ship, but I don't want to risk it that way. Actually, I might be able to just enderpearl my way up to the ship. Okay, are they all done around here? Let me just run around to check. It looks... okay. It's like semi-clear at the bottom, at least. The fucking shulk. Oh, there's two of them over there. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. How far can you throw one of these? Oh. Yeah, basically kind of where I wanted to, actually. Ow. Stop it. You should be dead. If you open up again, you're dead. That's what I thought. Okay, in. Ta-da. Okay, we're safe, kind of. I saw him. Potion of instant health. Nice. There are the wings. I want them. They will be mine. You will die. Oh, there we go. Okay, you're down. I have so many of these. More gold. A saddle. Yay. More horse armor. I kind of wish that could stack. I mean, that's a nice sword. Ooh. Ooh. Respiration 2 unbreaking. Respiration 3 binding. Mending protection for unbreaking. Curse of binding. Oh. Oh, I see. I don't have enough slots. Okay, we'll trade a gold for an iron. We'll put one rail away. And then actually, I'll put... there we go. Donk. Sky's the limit. We now have an elytra. We have our method of flight. And we're currently safe in this boat. What is that? Magenta... wait, magenta stained glass. I thought it was a trap door. Ah, so you have to break in. Oh, wait, no, there's stairs right there. I mean, no, wait, no, those stairs don't lead up. Oh, they do. Okay. Nothing around here. Kind of weird that this is all... oh, I guess because the stairs are here. We have what we came here for, which is good. We also have, like, a bunch of kind of really nice stuff, except, I mean, this one's really nice, but it is Curse of Binding, which sucks. There's also potions of instant health, which would be really cool. I want to try and clear out this boat if I can. There you are. I'm going to hit you so many times as soon as you open up. Oh, I've tried to block. I kind of wish that you could block and swing. There we go. Stop. Stop. Die. Okay. 20 shulker shells. Okay, so we're up to like 10 shulker boxes. Again, I need to look at how to make them. What is that? Oh, that's the dragon head. I forgot that was even a thing. But you can wear it and you can open it. Oh! Fuck me! Okay. Okay. Half a heart and a dream. I shouldn't have risked that. Let's be real. Okay. Thank goodness I was on full health. That terrified me. So I could try going up to that ender chest, and I'm semi-tempted to. I also just want to go... oh, I heard him open. But I don't think they're shooting. It's that the bottom of the tower does look clear for now, which is nice. Okay, yeah, I'm making sure I'm full health. I think it was this way. West, east, west, east, west. No, I came from this direction. I 100% came from this direction. I think. We'll say so. I see that shulker up there. There's my bridge. Okay, we'll run back. We'll take the nice, easy, chill route back. Because I don't want to risk death. If I fall off a bridge, I'm going to cry. Oh yeah, no, the end city looks incredible, but my god, it is actual hell to go through. Oh, we got our wings, Rune. We get to fly. I just need to get back home without dying. That's all I've got to do. I should have brought an end chest with me, but I didn't. There is one in that end city I could have used, but I don't want to because it would be a risk to go to it. So we're just going to run back. And I'm going to be super focused on the path whenever I'm on a bridge. And we're not going to risk anything. But yeah, the end cities do look really cool. Okay. Like the end stone bricks look very pretty. And the the purple pillar or end stone pillar, whatever pillar is, very nice. Thank you. Now I just need to not lose it and return. But yeah, we have 20 shulker shells, which again is a very nice tree. I should have just broke that dragon head. For now, I'll leave that dragon head there and maybe I'll grab it on the way back or whenever I come back. But I'm scared and I'm running home for now. Because, yeah, you can wear the dragon head or you can, like, power it. And I think if you power it, one, it might make a noise. But I know it opens its mouth. I ain't risking this. I ain't risking anything. No worries, no worries. Thank you for hanging out, Rune. I hope you had a ton of fun with game night. And it's always a pleasure seeing you. Make sure to get some good rest and look after yourself, Rune. Okay. It should be. There should be another path somewhere over in this direction. Should be. Honestly, maybe I will put this one on. I mean, this helmet's practically broken. We'll put this one on. I'm just nervous about where I'm going. I know I tried to stay somewhat in line, so it should be around here. At least have a bit more armor. We can breathe underwater. Not super useful, but we can. Okay, and then maybe around here? Maybe? Right? Probably? It's probably right. Yeah, nice. I'm just glad we also got a looting 3 sword. Like, one that's just nice to have anyway. I guess our other sword is also looting 3, so it's not exactly a huge get for us. But it saved us, like, when we were in there. 1, just due to the damage of a diamond sword, but also 2, just to getting so many shells. Like, pretty much all of them were dropping 1, if not 2 shells. It's super hacking nice. Okay. We'll probably run into the other end city pretty soon. And I want to give it at least a decent sized berth, just so I can stay away from it. So I still want there to be shulkers there, but I don't want them to do anything to me. We'll just sort of acknowledge it and stay far. Yeah, there it is. Which again, they look beautiful. Which is probably also due to just, I guess, the lighting of the end in general. With it being all grey and, I guess, almost like foggy looking. It makes it look very impressive. It makes it look very mystical whenever you uncover one, which is kind of nice. I know there's like commands that you can do, which I think if you make... No, it's not commands. I think it's almost like setting the overworld to be the end biome. You can end up making some really cool skylines and everything because it tries to combine like the sun, day, night schedule of the overworld with this look of the end. You end up like with this really psychedelic sky. If I'm not crazy, it's combining them somehow, but I can't remember what the combination is and how you do it. I just know I've done it a couple of times and I always forget. Okay, we're almost home. Almost nothing to worry about, I think. So I will hop into the end portal. This isn't bedrock, so I don't think we need to risk dying. I should have crouched there because he could have pushed me off if he wanted to. I hope that they can't pick up tough blocks. God, that would be the worst thing. I'm like running on tough and they just pick it up under my feet. I just like fall to my death. I didn't even think of that. Okay. And then I guess... Ooh, spooky noise. I don't know why that gives me a spooky noise. It's not like there's anything there. It's not like there's anything anywhere. Okay. So in theory, I just follow this around. I can't really remember now. Oh, wait, no. I thought I saw a bridge. It was just a line. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Okay. Yeah, I can't really remember where we started out our adventure. But I'm going to believe it's just in this direction. Hopefully. I would have been one side of this chasm and I don't know which side. Ah, I see it now. I see it. We're almost home. Everything's almost fine. Now I've just got to get mending for my wings and then unbreaking. Unbreaking is actually probably the... Well, mending is the main one so that I can keep making or keep the wings repaired. But mending... No, unbreaking really is the one that makes them sort of useful because it means that, okay, I don't need to constantly worry about repairing it. Half the time it just won't take any damage anyway. Donk, donk. Through the portal. Ooh, ooh, that also was risky. Because I forget it spawns me in a really weird spot. Okay, I'm just on top of the stairs. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So many Endermen. I just realized something that could have actually gone really poorly before. Is whenever you throw an ender pearl. That's so trippy. Whenever you throw an ender pearl, I think there's a chance for an endermite to spawn. When it lands, if an endermite spawned when it teleported me up onto the boat and I fell, I would have died. Because I either would have been... I would have just died to full damage or I would have died due to hitting or getting hit by a... by a levitation bullet, like a shulker bullet. And it would have just made me levitate and I would have fallen to my death. I might have been able to save myself, but it would have been risky. I don't know what to do with these. We're going to put the elytra in here because I don't want to risk it. We'll put the shulker shells in here as well. Kind of everything else I'm not worried about losing. The boots are nice. We'll keep boots, I guess. These are both nice. If it wasn't Curse of Binding, it'd be great. And honestly, if I make that netherite, that could be perfectly fine to have Curse of Binding on. I'll just never be able to take it off. This thing has everything on it. Fire spell, knockback, sharpness 5, which is already really good. And unbreaking. I don't think there's any other... Apart from mending, I don't think there's any other enchantment that Iron Sword can have on it. So that's already like really good. And Curse of Vanishing Diamond Pickaxe. Oh, I'm not super worried about Curse of Vanishing because obviously I don't plan on dying, but you never know. Okay. So now, I guess we'll rest because we can. We've got a lot of... Well, I say we've got a lot. We've got a few of achievements through them. If I look at the advancements, the end. So escape. Hold the dragon egg we haven't done. Respawn the ender dragon we haven't done. Levitate up to 50 blocks from the attacks of a shulker. See, that's not something I want to do. Free the end. No, it makes it look like we haven't done that. I don't know how. Oh, maybe you need to get the last hit for that achievement. And then collect Dragon's Breath in a glass. You need a mint. Okay. Those seem to be the only things we need to do. There's not too many advancements for that. Ooh. Apply these smithing templates. I think those are all the smithing templates. But I haven't actually crafted anything with them. I just collect them for now. Sneak near a skulk sensor. Discover every biome. Oh, I thought those were connected for some reason. 48 out of 53. Okay, so we don't have a huge amount of biomes. I don't know what ones we need to do because sort of the sub-biomes count as well. Obviously, we've got the Mushroom Island, the... I can't remember what it's called. We need to do that. Crossbow staff? Yeah, I haven't shot crossbows. Kill 2 phantoms with a piercing arrow. It does sound very cool. Quite a few of them we haven't actually done. It spreads. Kill a mob near a Skulk Catalyst. I want to get Skulk Catalyst. Strike a pillager with light. Strike a villager with lightning. Throw a trident. We do have a trident, but I didn't want to lose it so far. Get a full suit of netherite. Honestly, you need to make a lodestone as well. They're kind of nice. I wish they worked in every... Actually, I don't know if they work in every world. They might, which would be kind of cool. Would be very useful. It's nice that they have all these different little enchantments, advancements. You know, just having like little achievements in game. They don't do anything, but it's cool. Okay, now we need to go all the way back home. It's going to be quite a long trip, but it's fine. It's all worth it. My nose is so runny. Okay, through here? Yes. Just going to be a long... Well, it's not even like a super long boat trip. Up through here. That's right. That's right. I tried like leaving here before and I got confused about where to go. Okay, we got a decent bit of armor. We've got a little prized possession. I want to go back. Surprised me that there aren't stairs here. But I want to go back and also get a silk touch pickaxe. I know I left my pig one. Oh, I know I left my main one somewhere, and I'm assuming it must be at Pig Village. I've gone past it. Where is it? Oh, that's why. That's why there weren't stairs there, because this is where we're meant to go, not here. That's the whole reason I'd done this, was so that I was like, okay, you know this is the area to go up. Yeah, because I want to get the Silk Touch pickaxe to start digging up Skulk, so we can make like our own little cursed areas. And also just to clear out the ancient city. What I want to do is I want to clear out pretty much all of the Skulk, and then have just one little like area with a Shrieker, because only the natural generated ones can spawn a Warden. And I want to make it so that like this is, if I want to spawn a Warden, you go to this area and you can spawn one, because I want to capture one. Just because I can. Also, they're like the only way of generating catalysts. So sort of going along with Death Stranding. It's like you need something to be able to create this big explosion, to be able to create this corrupt area. So we need the Wardens for that. I guess that's pretty much everything though. No, this is my boat. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, there is a village over there I could always go to. I don't need to. There's like a village, a pillager tower, and a bunch of ocean ruins. Just all connected to each other over there. It's crazy. We're on our path back. I don't think... Yeah, we're not as far as Pig Cult, which I do need to return to and carry on with. I kind of got distracted and have left it, and I'll probably actually leave it for a while because I want to work on our own little village with the houses there. But at one point I will return. I just hope this sort of leads me back where I think it will. At least somewhere near Breezy's. Otherwise I'm going to just be lost. Okay, not too bad. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to actually find either another end city, or that I wouldn't actually be able to find one with a boat. So I'd just keep like having bad luck, not being able to find any wings, but keep finding tons of shulkers. That's what I need to do actually when I get back. At some point we need to raid one of those, and I want to be able to... I think I think that's an ocean monument. I might be wrong. I saw the light under the water and sort of just assumed. But I want to be able to capture a guardian. You need to get, or I need to get armor trims from them and sponges. I just want sponges because they're cool. And you know, it's just something for us to do. I feel like we've overcome quite a few challenges. Again, we need to get like everyone just to fight a warden. I think could be a bit of fun. We also need to get everyone to fight the Wither, which is terrifying and fun. But also the beacons we can get from that are very useful. And it almost just demonstrates like an advancement through the server, if that makes sense. Especially when you start seeing the beams from beacons, it makes things look advanced. It's like, oh, this is a safe area. This is a technologically powerful area where I can just heal by existing. I think we might already be like near Breezy's place. It wasn't that much of a trip before, actually. I guess I tend to get lost in the ocean, so I always think it's much further than it actually is. I think this is the right way. I might be wrong. Honestly, I can't remember. It's just so much woodland. Go here and just keep heading that direction. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, we definitely need to get another portal set up for the end portal, so we can just sort of get to the area nice and easily. And then connect it to our little network. And obviously, once we can start flying, then it won't be too bad at all. We'll be able to zoom around. Need to make a lot of fireworks for that. Oh, actually, when they bring in the autocraft, that could be quite nice. You'd need to set up essentially like an auto sorter. But then, yeah, just crafting constant fireworks would be very nice. You need paper for that. There's like a lot of little materials you need for that, which becomes a bit of a pain. Yeah, so I think it's over here. Maybe. Yeah, need to get paper for that, and then we have a lot of gunpowder, I think. We've got like a row filled with stacks of gunpowder, so we should be good. Should be good for a little bit. Yeah, I think it's mostly... I can't remember how you make a fireworks star, actually. I can't remember if you need a fireworks star for the ones that allow you to fly, like the bare minimum sort of ones. Okay, we're at Breeze's at least. The giant spruce tree always makes it easy to identify Breeze's place. It's like a beacon in its own little way. So I could just run back home by going in that direction, but it's just quicker and easier. Use a portal. I'm sure it's safe enough. Nah, it's definitely safe enough. Probably. I'm not wearing any gold, but we should be okay. Cat. What a silly cat. Mysterious Bobcat Simba. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Having a nice day today? Looking after yourself, I hope. Just pop in through here. I'm sure they won't mind. Whoosh. Always worry that I might suddenly fall out of the world. It's never happened, but it could. Always got to be careful. I thought it was a gap. Not reversed? Nice. That's what I like. Let's go. Not reversed. Okay. Do this. We'll get home. Now I need to find the guy who sells mending. Although I think I need a book for that. But that shouldn't be too difficult to come across. I think I've got a bit of a store of emeralds. Although I know I used some of them. No. Not bad. I'm doing awful. Nah. Overall. Overall. Existing, you know? In both ways. Okay. We'll chuck the helmets in box. One day I will farm you. Yeah, we'll just chuck the helmets in here, I think. And the pickaxe as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? My special fishing rod. I totally forgot that even existed. Why do I have iron nuggets? Who would need such a thing? What else do I have here? Nothing of Rudy's. Ah, I should have brought back one of the ender chests. That would have been smart. I'm a bit short on obsidian balls. I wonder if I have any just sitting around. Probably not. I think I used all of it. Oh, it's already nighttime. Ooh. Get cozy in bed. It's my special fishing rod to just get anything I need. No, it's just, I think it was like, well, the first way I ended up getting a lot of enchantments was just by catching things. Bees nest. Bees nest I don't need to worry about. I have so much nether quartz, which I guess makes sense because I like it. Although I don't really have a use for it and I haven't built anything out of it. I just like it in general. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let me close that. There we go. There we go. So yeah, while I have all my stuff safe in an ender chest, I then don't have an ender chest here to be able to actually... Oh wait, no, I think Mac might have put one down. Maybe. I need to tidy up the area, like the town, so much. Belly. Yeah, let's... I mean, like, it's not awful, but sort of, you look around the corner and then there's just a bunch of shit all over the place. See, this is why I built this building, so that you can't see all the mess I've just left. I also need to... Well, I've kept bees in there. I don't know if I want to keep the bees in there. And a chest. Nice. Okay. I was worried that I wouldn't actually then be able to access any of the stuff I put away. But I can. Ooh, and a pearl we don't need to worry about. Boop, boop. Oh my god, just so many sound effects going off. Ender chest in my ender chests. Ah, emeralds. Beautiful. Exactly what I needed. Heli pilot. I don't even know what rhymes with pilot. Oh, wait. I'm going to steal this food back. It's mine. Wait, obsidian. Ooh. That is useful. Okay. Let's put the obsidian in there. Oh, right, because he broke the ender chest. So that made a... Yeah, now I remember. Let me... I want to grab it, but I have a lot of just shit in my inventory. Actually, the regular iron stuff I can just melt. There's no point in keeping it around. The other stuff, I mean, put the horse armor in here. I don't think I have any any diamond horse armor in general, which is a bit of a shame. Not that we really use them, but, you know, it exists. It exists. Upper stairs, I guess I'll keep here. Sad. Oh, sure, why not? Okay, just everything. Well, we'll keep the bow. I'll feel bad if I burn the bow. Everything there could be liquidized. Right, there we go. That looks semi-organized in a fashion. This is a with friends server. So yeah, they hop on occasionally and they do what they do. There's a couple of areas spread around. But at least for today, I appear to be the only one on. I'm just chilling on my own. Yeah, when we were last on, we had a bunch of friends on all together. It was a ton of fun. Went to the end, slayed a dragon, found an ancient city. Which was nice. Got spooked by the warden. Someone got obliterated. Which, you know, happens, I guess. Okay, yeah, I need to look at... I'm assuming... It's just a chest in the middle. I have so much dirt and stairs. I think I keep making oak stairs and just forgetting I have them in this chest. Let's organize this dirt around. Just so I can actually be like, huh, that's dirt. And it is. It is. Okay. Don't need that there, though. Oh, why thank you. I tried to just have a nice, relaxing voice, I guess. I don't know, I listen back to myself and I find I just always sound much more crinkly than I expect. I'm like, oh, I don't know whether I do sound cool, but okay. Oh, and it lines up perfectly. Beautiful. That's what I like. Very nice. More dirt. Just more dirt. I just need planks. Oh, wait, no, I don't even need planks. There's chests here. I can just use these. They no longer have a use. Bonk. Nice. Okay. Let us see if that is how you make. I didn't even grab the shulker shells. I thought about it and I just forgot. Okay. Not this one, not this one. This one. We shall grab 2 because I'm fairly certain it's only 2. Unless it needs to be an ender chest in the middle. I can't remember. We'll try with a regular chest, see if that works. Yeah, shulker box. Nice. Nice. And then we'll grab this, and we'll grab this. We'll smush them together to make it orange. Let's go. Orange shulker box. Ta-da! It kind of looks like... Oh my god, it has oranges in it. That's so cool. And then, from what I recall, we can just break it with... Actually, I think you can just break it with your hands, can't you? God, have I just wasted this? No. Oh, nice one. We're all powerful now. Cannot be stopped. I need to tighten up my mic arm. It seems to keep drooping down, which is very annoying. Okay. The reason I made it orange is because, you know, my color's sort of... Well, my color's, I guess, more red. but I also go with orange. If you need to sleep, if you need to relax, that's what I'm here for. What am I after? Book. That's it. But we don't need to make book. We have the power of money. We can just buy a book. Grab those. I don't know if I have any more emeralds in any chests. We can melt that. I don't think so. Maybe. We'll see. Go through my chest and see if I have anything else just left around. I know I've already checked that. That. We're going to get a lot of chest sounds as I try and locate all of my stuff. One day I'll clear this area out. I'll just flatten everything. Won't need to worry anymore. But I think all my emeralds should have been put in that one chest. I should have brought... That's what I needed to do. I needed to bring name tags. Okay. I am going to melt that iron, and then I'm going to go grab some iron to actually trade. Just in... Nice. No worries, no worries. You can just sit back and look. Hell, you can have me on in the background if you want. I can just be background noise. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. I think I only need a stack, right? Because it should only be 4 emeralds. Or 4 iron per emerald. If I'm not mistaken. I'll go find out. Whoops. Oh, I need to eat my potatoes. Just crunch on them. Munch, munch, munch. Man, I haven't had roasted potatoes in so long. Kind of miss it. Kind of miss just having a roast, actually. Okay. You, my friend, are going to prove very useful. Do I have anything with mending on? Ah, my armor. Which is all repaired. Let's go. How smart. Okay. Well, that maxes me out on 2 stacks, so that's not too bad. We'll melt the last 16 because we don't need to worry about it. I need to finish off building these houses. I mean, now that I have a lot of wool, it shouldn't be too bad. It should at least look nice. Nice. We'll grab a mending book. I mean, we'll grab a bookshelf, then grab a mending book. Chuck that on the elytra. I don't have unbreak. I don't think any of them sell unbreaking. No, you sell looting. You also don't sell bookshelves. You, however, do. You also sell thorns, which thorns is kind of a nice... Oh, right. I took away your little lectern because I didn't like your trades. Fair play. I'm going to give you one back. I'm going to steal this guy's lectern. I forgot that he wouldn't, like, regenerate trades because I just stole everything from him. Okay, donk. Eventually, I'll get that guy out the boat. I'll put him back in the house. Or I'll put him in a house. Get to have his own little apartment, and I'll have absolutely nothing in. Apart from him. Okay, if I do that, it should be able to work, right? Maybe? Oh, no, because it won't be yours. Maybe? We'll see. I know that does create a bit of an issue between them. I might need to trap the other guy and see if he'll give me a bookshelf. I could just make a book, actually. I know I have leather, but no, I can just kill these cows. That's probably enough, right? Yeah. No, I need 3. I can't remember how many pages you get from sugarcane. Is it 3 per or? Yes. Okay, good. Nice. Then we shall cow chop without cow chop. Yoink. Okay, there's got to be some beef in there as well, and I don't know. Nope. There we go. Only 4, but you know. We only killed a cow. Or 2. Make a book. Oh, no, there's a crafting table in there. 1 leather. Honestly, looting makes everything so much easier. Okay, now. Yeah, give me mending. Just take all my emeralds, I guess. The name tag. See, it's almost not worth it spending 20 emeralds on a name tag because I can just fish them up. Just so much easier. Nothing to worry about. This is grey. Light grey? Light grey. So we'll go grab that. We'll to stick mending on our wings. We can look super fancy. There they are. And then we'll turn our cape from pink cape into pink wings. Mending. Nice. Currently I won't rename it because I don't have a name for it. But ta-da! And then we can just flop if we want. Honestly, I just like that it makes the cape like much bigger. It makes it more cape-like. Whereas at least when it's like that, it's like, okay, it's a piece of cardboard on your back, you know? But here, it looks like a cloak. Kind of wish that it moved a bit when you moved, rather than your feet phasing through it, but that's fine, you know? Minecraft, it's a difficult game. Program is difficult. There we go. For now, I'm going to put it back in the box. I want to try and find unbreaking before I really do anything with it. Just so it lasts a bit, and we need to make rockets. I'm also going to burn this shield. I don't like having it on my screen. No mod packs. It's just vanilla Minecraft. Sorry, stretching. But with shaders and texture pack. I have thought about maybe adding in like a seasons sort of mod. Just to make the world feel a bit more dynamic. But at least for now, it's just vanilla. Well, vanilla with Optifine. What am I after? Nothing, I think, actually. No, I was going to burn my shield. That's what I was going to do. Okay. Light grey wool. Because I want to try and build that place up just so I can actually like see what it's going to look like rather than just having half-built buildings all over the place. You are white. You are red? Yeah. No, you're light grey. Okay, nice. 1, 2. Then want to use red, want to use dark grey. I also need to clear out all these farms. So I made them when I needed them and it's like, oh, I kind of don't need or want those anymore. Okay. Is this just regular oak planks? I think it is, yeah. Which I'm going to need to get more of. Just to be able to build up more floors. I also need to build the ceiling and roof. That's it, because I wasn't really sure how to do, I guess, the trim around the top. Because I've sort of got something there, but I don't know if I like how that looks. It might just be the material is a bit too dark, so it looks a bit too heavy. I don't know. I don't know. We'll work on it. Dum 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 dum. Okay. And there we go. Then we'll build the walls. And hopefully it'll start, you know, looking like an actual build-up place. I don't know how I'm going to make it sort of curve around the library whenever the library gets built, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Does the side need windows? I don't think I've built windows on... No, I haven't built windows on this side. Maybe I should. But at least for now, I guess we'll go windowless. Honestly, like, this texture pack makes everything look super nice. Some things don't quite work as well as I'd like. But some things really are good. Like the acacia stuff, making doors and everything just looks so good. Is it really... Wait, is it that long? I guess it is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it's 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. They are like long buildings. Okay. I mean, that works. I'm not gonna complain about it. Just means they're rectangles rather than squares, which actually probably works out better. Do I want to use a white wall at the back? I think I do. Because then, I don't know whether I just want to alternate light grey and white wall, or whether I want to chuck in some dark grey wool. That has quite a bit of texture on it. Whereas this one, yeah, this one's like a different texture. Like just squares. Oh, maybe it is the same and it's just different colors. No, that definitely has more solid lines in it. I have built empty buildings. Eventually I'm going to put like villagers on each floor. So you sort of go in and there'll be a villager in here. And there'll be a villager here. And then here. But for now I'm just building empty buildings. One, just, you know, to make this almost look more like a city rather than than just the odd building here, there, and everywhere. Also, just because I haven't really built buildings. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to try that. See what it's like. I think it kind of works. I still don't know what I want to do for a pathway. This kind of doesn't look awful, though. I'm just wondering whether they're maybe a little too close to each other. But once they're all built up, then it's going to make it look like a very... It's going to make it look like a cramped city, but that's kind of what I want it to look like. You are dark grey. No, you're red. In fact, I knew you were the white one over here. I don't know why I walked the other way. Grab a couple of those. How many... Obviously, I haven't been back here in a little bit. Oh my god, Jesus. That is a lot of honeycomb. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's useful, but that's a lot of honeycomb. Yeah, moving the village is going to be a bit of a pain. Like, I've got a couple, like, around, so they're already in the buildings, but getting them actually in here is going to be what's difficult. And I think I probably need to work from the top to the bottom. But that's kind of why I've kept the stairs how they are. Like, you can't walk onto each floor, apart from the first one, unless you crouch, so the villagers will get stuck, which is good. It means you'll be able to go up and down stairs without worrying about them moving around, but actually getting them up here. Or maybe it won't be too bad, actually, because I can just cut a wall out in the background, or in the back, like, cut this out, cut one out on the other floor, and then just have minecarts leading them there. That could work. That wouldn't be too bad at all. I mean, I guess I'll just build the walls up first. And then I'll make the cutout after. I don't know if I have any glass. That is very bright. I was worried I wouldn't make it. Does that look right? See, that looks a little raw. Ah, but that's because that's got stone and the other side doesn't. I don't know whether I like it having cobblestone on the edges or not. Because if it was going to have cobblestone everywhere, then it would have cobblestone like here. I don't currently have any cobble on me. I'm going to grab some. Maybe it should have like a cobble border everywhere around it. Not that. Not that. Not that. One of these has got to have cobble. That might have, actually. I'm always nervous when I see those creepers staring at me. It's like they know. It's like they can actually see through the bars. Okay. But yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to have like pointed roofs or like flat roofs. I never know what to do for the roof. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Oh. How dare you. If I go with that. Honestly, that's not bad. That could work. Those doors are really set back. Okay. No, I think that does work, actually. I'll go with that. I'll go with that for now. First one was cobblestone and wall are easy to get. Yeah, I was thinking flat would look good. And then... flat, I don't know. Or maybe like a little raise on it. Because if I have something like that around all the sides, I need to get more materials is the issue. But have that going around like all the sides. I don't know how it will look when there's more buildings. Because I want to have the buildings sort of curve around this path. But I don't quite know how I'm going to space them out. Because this doesn't line up very well. What are these? These are 5 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wouldn't be able to sort of make one until back here. Oh no, I can make one back here actually because it includes the 5th one. Then yeah, would I? Let's grab grey. Like that. In theory that would have its door here so it'd be able to sort of go out onto the path. Could look good. Could look okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be like here-ish and then I'd have to make it... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it'd be here. I do have a pickaxe. Good. So let me put a piece of cobble there. But, okay. No, yes, no. Torch. There. Cobble. There. So that gives us the 3 there. And then the door would be there. That might work. That one would be white, white. And then door would go there. Maybe. Oh, that might be too close to the edge, though. That goes straight onto the path. So maybe I do want to set it back. That's the thing. I don't know how I'm going to have it on the angle. And then, yeah, probably flat roof or maybe like a slight rise on it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really know what I'm doing for these. I'm sort of just winging it as I go. Okay, so then, yeah, we'll have cobble on the bottom of all of these. At least for now. So I don't know whether it's too much grey, but I think it works. Whoops. One. Oh, yeah, because I'm having this as the front door. I think. Yeah, no, it'd have to be unless I had the front door here, and that would make sense. But then this way has to be 5 blocks. So 1, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, the last one's meant to be cobblestone, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't quite line up great. I don't know. Yeah, the pick will die. Although I'm not super worried. Because it's just a random diamond pickaxe. Okay, build that up. Worst comes to worst, I'll go grab one of my actual decent ones. I know I've got my fortune one I can always grab. Or I'll just make iron ones because the iron farm produces so much iron. Yeah, we'll build that up and see how it looks. Bonk. I mean, they're unbreaking, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm slightly worried that it's not going to line up too well. It might not be too bad once there's so many buildings around. But we'll see. Again, I didn't really plan out the area or what I was doing too well. But I never do. Okay. Oh, didn't plan out that jump either. I was like, oh, if I just sprint off the edge, I should be fine. No. No, I was not. Okay, so yeah, maybe I'll need to make it angled on the inside already. Okay, well first, we'll have this bit be made out of... Oops. White wool? Yeah. Yeah. And that should be good. Yeah, no, that'll be good. White wool in here. And then that makes all the walls in there white. So I thought we were just really building the shape of these places. I totally forgot the other thing I was meant to be doing, actually, which was going to the ancient city. Oh, that's right, because I came back for my Silk Touch pickaxe, but I don't have a Silk Touch pickaxe. Not here, at least. I just got, like, really distracted with what I was doing. It happens. It happens. Okay, so we'll build that there. Yeah, I don't know how this area will line up, really. I guess this might just be, like, a bit of dead space. Like, 2 blocks here. Oh, I could be, like, a little alleyway. It'd be so cool. 1, 2. There we go. The only issue is, by building this and not having any torches, there will be mobs that spawn in here. So I need to go make torches. Oh, I'm out of white wool. That's a bit of a pain. Oh well. Sprint. Oh no, because the guy who trades lanterns is currently sitting in a boat and he won't trade. It'll just be an issue. You have coal. You have coal and charcoal. Oh, and you have torches. It's only 4. But that's fine. Honestly, just getting the wood for torches is the bigger issue. I need to cut down like a bunch of jungle trees again. Because they at least produce like a lot of wood. Okay, just chuck that there. Whoops, not there. So that should be okay-ish. I think torch there. Torch here. Sure, why not? Beautiful. Torches all over the place. Slowly building up these buildings. I need to see if... Oh, maybe it's the guy who's sitting down. Or like the guy who's in the boat who trades Silk Touch. Or did I fish that up? I might have fished up Silk Touch so no one would trade it. I want to quickly check. Is this other guy using his lectern? Because I might just need to make a new one. Rather than trying to give him someone else's. I know villagers sort of like bind themselves to their workbench. Oh, no, you did use it. Okay, that's good. That's good. I guess we'll do this trade. It's awful, but I'll do it. And then we'll... I mean, the bookshelves are nice and useful, but I need the books. And then we can trade him back books just to help level him up. It's an absolutely awful trade, and it just burnt through every emerald I have. But it's fine. It's okay. I just want to see if potentially he'll give me Silk Touch. He probably won't, though. Probably won't. 1, 2, 3. But he will be useful in the future when we need more bookshelves. And I could just make bookshelves, but, you know, lazy. Yeah, I've only got 4. There we go. Didn't really need to do that. I just wanted to. Okay. Yeah, you just trade ink sacks. In fact, yeah, I don't think you trade any more books, do you? I don't think. Yeah, you are of no use to me now. Oh, well. It was what it was. Again, thorns would be nice. But it isn't necessary right now. Only 3 emeralds. All of my emeralds gone. These cows need to be moved at some point. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't know where I'm going to put a lot of stuff, really. No, it's the chest outside. There we go. Oh, there's a bunch of oak in here. And there's a lot of bookshelves. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess if I ever need oak, then it's here at least. Maybe I'll do a bit of fishing then. See if I can fish up a Silk Touch book. Or see if I can fish up any enchantment books, actually. What do we have here? We have Bane of Arthropods, Looting, Piercing, Bane, and Protection. Okay. Nothing that we really need. Let me put the wool back in its chest. And we'll fish for a little bit. This is white. This is light grey? Yes. There we go. Beautiful. Just sort of smush things into the corner. Ta-da. And then, yeah, I need to make rockets. But, well, I don't need to. But it would be useful to. Again, because I would like to go back to the end city and maybe loot a little more. But because it's only really like enchanted armor that you can get there. Oh, actually, maybe you can get armor trims. I think you can. Oh, that'll be another reason to go back then. But I want to make sure I can have like a beefy set of wings and a way of flying before I go back there, because I don't want to risk dying. Silly camel. One day I'll use you. Maybe. Fishing rod, that's why I'm here. That's a crossbow and a trident. Unbreaking. Yeah, only 10 diamonds. Used to have so many. Well, maybe not so many. There's my fortune pickaxe. Yeah, I'm missing my Silk Touch pickaxe, which is a pain. Cow chop. Ah, they're both looting 3. I thought this one had something else on it, but I guess not. This one has Silk Touch, but it's gold isn't exactly what I want to be using. Just chuck it in there. No one will notice. Mending, lure, mending, and unbreaking. Okay, not bad. Yeah, you're just Curse of Vanishing. Okay. We'll see what we can fish up. You know, just have a really chill time. We haven't done fishing in a while. Mostly because I tend to do it off stream, because it is very, very chill. And I swear, even with the enchantments, it feels like it can take a while for a fish to bite. But then you go to no enchantments, you're like, oh no. Really does take a while. But it looks a bit weird from up here, obviously. That looks weird anywhere. Ow. But I think once it's all built up, and again, once these houses are like built around the library, then it should look a little better. A little more impressive. Hopefully. Otherwise it'll look like a mess. Who knows? This should be close enough for... Yeah, no, it should be. Hopefully. Oh yeah, no, definitely. The sheep are still loaded in. This way we can keep getting wool, which will help with the builds. And we'll keep getting beeswax, which I don't really need, but I guess will be nice. So the beeswax is nice for making candles. The issue is getting the string for the candles. That's why I might set up a strider farm at some point. Just so I can keep getting string from that. Because either that or I guess finding a spider spawner, which I might have run into actually before. But even then, I think the striders give more with looting than the spiders do, so just easier that way, I guess. Yeah, fingers crossed we can get enchanting books relatively quickly. Either that or I'm just gonna... Oh, it's raining. Damn, that lighting really does change. It's nice. But that was a dramatic, like, just change in color. I can't remember what the actual requirements for treasure is. Maybe I've just been unlucky getting pretty much nothing but pufferfish. Whoops. Which actually they poison. Ah, and with the dragon's breath, I'd be able to make a lingering potion of poison, which is pretty cool. Only really useful against players and friendly mobs, so not super useful, but it's pretty cool. And getting fish isn't too bad either, I guess. That and when I have like mending on everything, then this would be kind of nice just for getting experience. But we have the mob farm, so it's not a necessity. I don't have anything else with mending on, do I? No, not in my inventory. I don't know what happened to my mending axe. Again, I probably just put it in a random box like I do with most things. But now that we've got the shulker boxes, I should hopefully stop being so messy. Whoops, I accidentally hit the mouse wheel. At least that's what I'm hoping. I might still be an absolute mess. Ooh, name tag. Good. That'll be useful for both the warden and for shulker. Actually, no. You don't need a name tag for a shulker. You need it for the warden, though. Because that stops him from escaping. Trying to get him anywhere is going to be a pain. I don't know. I don't know what my plan is for moving him around when I get a warden. But I know I want one at least. Oh, nice rain ambience. Just being able to sit back, relax, do a little bit of fishing, have a little bit of a drink. I mean, maybe an energy drink isn't exactly the most appropriate for sitting back and relaxing, but it's what I've got. I was tempted to get some beer actually, but then I thought, I'm not really in the mood. And it's crazy expensive. But like at least the ones I get, I can't remember. I think it's Desperado. Ooh, that's not bad. Because I tend not to just have beer. I don't know. Most beer I'm not a huge fan of. But those I can drink without too much issue. I'm usually more of a liquor person. But I don't drink too much anymore anyway. But yeah, it's like £6 for like 3 bottles. I'm like, oh. Or it's somehow cheaper to buy a big bottle which contains more than the 3 little bottles. I'm like, oh, okay, I can either get 1 big bottle and just drink it all, or I can just get the 3 little bottles and, you know, pace myself a bit. So I'm always like tempted and then like, maybe I just shouldn't in general. Like I persuade myself not to have anything anyway. 2 name tags. Let's go. See, yeah, it's 20 emeralds for a name tag from that guy, or I can just fish them up out the water. Like, yeah, I ain't giving you money. It's just not worth it. That's the thing actually with fishing is once you've got like a fishing rod, you'll typically get another one from fishing, which will be enchanted, which will then just help you get like even more. So fishing is like a really good way at the beginning of the game, I think, to be able to get good gear, or like enchantments at least. Because you use a regular fishing rod to get an enchanted fishing rod, use those to be able to like max out the enchantments on a fishing rod, and then you're like, oh, now I'm just fishing up treasures. I mean, not super often, but decently often enough. Also, my god, those golems are just melting. Like, again, this wasn't meant to be like an efficient iron farm. This was just meant to sort of tide us over. But it's constantly filling up. Just because I guess we're in the area so much. So you don't even need it to be like a really good one. It's why I was talking to PW when looking at setting up a shulker farm. And like the one we suggested is like, I think it was 1,400 shells an hour. I'm like, that's 1,400 shulker shells is 700 shulker boxes. And that's more than I'll ever need, let alone in an hour. It's like, no one needs that amount of boxes. What are you going to store? Infinite amounts. You end up just with like shulker boxes filled with shulker boxes filled with shulker boxes to be able to just contain like so much cobblestone. At that point, it becomes more difficult actually getting the resources and materials rather than the stuff to store them. Okay, we'll snooze. Okay, I love the lighting when it gets to night. Everything just looks so bright and pretty. But also, I don't want to stay out at night because I'll get attacked. Potato. Actually, I'm somewhat excited for the next Minecraft update. Obviously, they've just had their like 0.3 update, which doesn't obviously change too much, just adds in like a little bit and is mostly for bug fixes. But actually adding in like the breeze and the... I can't remember what they're called. They're not dungeons. They're trials, I think. I'm excited to see, because I haven't looked at those. Like I've seen they've been added, but I don't know anything about them really. But I'm always down for another mob. And I think it's meant to be almost like a mini boss kind of deal, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it drops anything yet. I don't think it does. I think they've kind of kept all of that hidden, or like the loot you get from the trials is kind of hidden. But assuming it's meant to be like a wind-based blaze, from what I understand. Better like mini boss status. Again, I think. Means it could give us something rather nice. So I'd definitely be down. I mean, wind-based stuff in general could be pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll wait and see. Yoink. Yeah, I think the constant thing is like people often kind of want like a form of magic in Minecraft. And I guess in a way there also are already sort of forms of magic, but I remember when the Iceologer was up on the mob vote, people were like, oh, you know, it'll give us like ice-based attacks and stuff. We're like, but why would it do that? Because I think it does in whatever game it came from. I can't remember if it was Minecraft Legends or Minecraft World or whatever. It came from like another one of the Minecraft offshoots. So people were saying, oh, you know, it'll give us like a way to attack with like ice, and it'll be like a magic or something. But like, well, I don't know. We've got the Invoker who has magic, and we don't get anything from him. You know, well, we get the Totem of Undying, but we don't get anything to do with the magic from him, which I'd love. They have all the animations for that. And it's almost so weird that they have like these little munchy mouths that are only used for that. They're not like really in anything else. Just the Invoker makes the floor eat you. It just bites your toes. So I'd love to be able to make bitey toes. Make like a little trap or something. Even if it was only done via a potion, that actually would be pretty cool. So like you throw a splash potion and on the ground it just makes a bunch of bitey mouths. Hello, it is fishing time. We're chilling out. We're having a nice relaxing fish time. How's it going, Kara? Looking after yourself today? You better be. You better be. You better be gaming. If you ain't gaming, I don't know who you are. Heck yeah, let's go. Always gaming. That's what I want to believe. When someone says they're not gaming, I don't even know who they are. But nice. Have you tried Lethal Company? I know you tend to dabble in round things. Exactly. That's like, it's not a person I can understand. You haven't? Okay. It's not bad. It's only like $10. It's not bad. I enjoyed it. I played it with a bunch of friends. Basically like, hey, do you want to play? I'm like, oh, I'll grab it. And then we played it with like 3 or 4 of us, and then a lobby of like 5. And I know they're currently doing, or they were doing earlier tonight, like a big lobby of Lethal Company. And it looks like a fun game. I don't feel like I've properly got the depth of it yet, but it's fun. So I definitely recommend it. If you get it, you know, we can always chill on it. But yeah, no, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Where my eye is killing me. Slowly falling apart. That's it. It's kind of like, I was gonna kind of like Phasmophobia, but in a weird way, not as sweaty. I don't know. Most people I played Phas with was kind of sweaty. In that it's, you go into a place. Actually, if you haven't looked into it, I kind of don't want to spoil you onto how it runs, but unless you want that, I don't care. I don't care. I'm getting enchanted bows, but I really don't need bows. I need books. So yeah, it's kind of like Phas in that you're going to a location, and whereas in Phas you've got to find clues, in this you have to find materials, and you just sort of run back to base whenever you find something, and there's just things that go around haunting you or murdering you, which isn't too bad. The difficulty in it is odd. So when you go into a place, it will like give you a difficulty rating. There are like difficult places to go where, you know, there's more enemies or they spawn, or there's different types of enemies that are more dangerous. But at least when I first started playing, we went to like the easier places first because they were trying to like guide me into it. But there were constant enemies and like everyone dying much quicker there. And then they were like, okay, we're going to go to one of the difficult places now, because you have to like, it's done almost like a roguelite in that you need to get like money in game to be able to buy the higher level places to be able to get more money. But then once you die, you lose everything anyway. So it's like, okay, we'll go to these more difficult places. And then there was just like nothing around. Like it was just easy. I'm like, oh, you're telling me like threat levels like S+, but there's nothing here. It was a bit odd. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's early access at the moment, and it's one of those things, I was hesitant to look into it at first anyway, because it is sort of flavor of the month, if that makes sense. You know, how long it actually lasts and how much it gets developed, we'll wait and see. Because I'm always hesitant on those things. Like, they definitely look like fun, and you get like all your streamers and all your friends sort of go, oh, you know, grab it. And it's like, okay, we'll play that. And then it sort of just dies off. And you're like, okay, you know, it was a bit of fun. Definitely can't complain. It was a bit of fun. But, you know, is it worth the money? $10 is, I'm not super worried about it at that level. These are both the exact same, aren't they? Yeah. I thought they were. I was slightly confused. I was like, did I put the right bow away? I did. But yeah, hopefully it does get developed more, because at least, again, I was sort of playing just following along, so I was a little lost on everything. But it does feel like there needs to be a little more depth to it, I'd say. Because yeah, I couldn't quite understand. I mean, again, because I had very little idea what was going on. Maybe I just wasn't understanding all the depth to it. But I said to one of my friends, and actually the one who sort of got me onto it, was I kind of wish you could get like permanent unlocks. It doesn't have to be anything powerful, even if it was just like cosmetic or simple stuff like that. Just that, okay, you know, you've got so much money, you've done so much, like either perks that can help out, or even just like cosmetic stuff that doesn't really influence anything. Just that it sort of shows that you've played through it, rather than losing everything. Because then you're like, okay, well, you know, whether I've played 5 minutes now or 500 hours like a week ago, it's the exact same game, you know, nothing's changed, which, I don't know, I quite like having a bit of a goal, at least. Yeah, no, it's a fun game. I do like the style of it. Like, I was interested to see how it played, because I'd only seen screenshots, and it is one of those, it deliberately looks older, you know, like it looks like it's done through a VCR kind of deal. But it's not bad. Like, it runs pretty smooth. I did end up running into an area with frame drops. I don't know what occurred for it to do that though, because I've then been in the exact same area and there was no issues, so I don't really know what went on there. But I know if another friend had like frame drops happening, so maybe something just goes a bit wonky occasionally. But yeah, no, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's got quite a few mechanics in it that make it entertaining, and it, again, like with friends, absolute blast. I definitely enjoyed it. I can't remember what other thoughts I had in mind. I know my mind went in like two places. One asking about Lethal Company, and now I can't remember the other thing. I think think I've just been thinking of games I've been playing lately. It's like I didn't reinstall. I updated Fortnite just because I was seeing more mention of it. I think I was watching a streamer YouTuber, like his old videos of it. I was like, oh, you know, I'll just check it out again. And then I saw it was Peter Griffin there. I was like, oh, I see. I've been enlightened. Now seeing like memes about it everywhere. Because I remember hearing that there was a Lego event going on. Or was meant to be going on. I don't really know. The intro both made it look like the event was happening, and then I saw nothing about it. But it's always a bit of fun to hop onto, except Fortnite's one of those games I only ever hop on when someone asks to play Fortnite. I'm like, oh, okay. But I've almost played enough times that I've almost got enough to actually get the battle pass just for freely. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe. If I see any skins that interest me. Although there is one in the current battle pass that reminds me of Gigalag from Shivering Isles, which has me tempted. Like that whole sort of shiny metal look. Like, I think it's purely from the texture of it, but it suddenly made me like, the rest of them I don't really care about, but this one reminds me of the Daedric God of Order. I'm kind of into that. So I might end up hopping on it. You know, we'll see. I might have to put in like a couple of bucks just to give me enough V-Bucks, because I think even if I ended up unlocking all the free V-Bucks from this one, I'd be like 100 or 200 short, and I'd be like, oh, we'll see. We'll see if I actually play it enough is the thing. I end up playing it for like a bit because friends were all like, yeah, let's play, and then we just sort of stop. Like, oh. Same with Destiny, actually. I'm tempted to get on Destiny because they just released a new dungeon. And it's kind of a nice theme to it, actually. But again, it's... I don't know. I'm enjoying the games that I'm playing at the moment, at least on stream. So I'm like, do I just want to keep adding more games on? Whoops. I really wanted an enchantment book, but I'm just not part of me getting one. Because yeah, I'm currently playing Lies of P. Lies of P is very nice. Death Stranding, which is a nice chill game. Minecraft, which is a staple. Which I think I'm quite happy having Minecraft as a stable game just like every week, because it gives me something like I will be gaming and I know what I'm doing. And then what else am I playing? Hitman. Hitman's been a ton of fun. Obviously we're getting the outfits, going through the 7 deadly sins on that. And then I want to do a bit of freelance, although I don't know how much freelance I'll do. But at least, you know, survives for a bit. I think the main concern was obviously getting on Death Stranding Lies of P. I was like, that's costing money. Games are costing money. But hopefully, before long, we'll get the Elden Ring DLC, maybe. That's the thing. It's why I do want to look at, you know, maybe I'll just play Apex or Fortnite or something more frequently, just so I don't need to. One, I will have like, you know, that reoccurring thing, you know, it's like, okay, we go to Inver to watch this game and chill with him there. But also just so I know what I'm playing and I don't need to keep buying games. But I find most times my mind's just too sporadic to stick with one thing. We'll see. Momch. I'm really not getting the luck that I was hoping for. I mean, it's nice getting name tags and, you know, like the enchanted fishing rods. But they're not what I need. I need the shiny books. Crouch. Yoink. Okay. Fuck these fish. They ain't doing shit for me. Silly fish. No. Hey, how goes the grind on League? Where are you at? Grandmaster? Master? Bronze? Have you just given up? Master. Ooh, not bad. Because no, that's the thing. You tend to get like very close to Grandmaster. Usually when I hear about it, it's like you're very close to Grandmaster and you sort of bounce around there. This is the one I was after. 10 name tags. 10 of them. Crazy. Look at him. He's going to die. He will. He'll just melt. An absolute melt. Leather and sugar cane. I don't know why in my mind I wanted to call it Sigourney Weaver, but that was the only thing. I knew it started with an S. But I couldn't remember the rest of it. Okay. None of this is needed. Munch. I can't remember. No, because I need to make a lectern, so I need to make a bookshelf. Actually, I can't buy a bookshelf. So, wait a second. I can just buy one. No, I'm poor. Oh, wait, no, I can just steal one. That makes even more sense. We've already got so many. But nice. Yoink. I'll steal a couple of these. See, obviously there was that time where I was hopping on League. That's the thing. I think a lot of the games that I play, I tend to only play when I'm asked to play. So things like Fortnite, League, Lethal Company, again, like, it's the hot thing at the moment. We'll see how long it's kept up. Or whether I just end up looking at my library and going, oh, like so many games. Oh, I need these ones. Ta-da-da-da. Okay, lectern. Look at me go. I don't know why I made that. Nah, I know why I made that. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a bit of Fortnite more, just on my own. I do like shooters, but they're so sweaty. Although, I think that's the thing with Fortnite, and why I quite liked it in general, is just like, even with it being somewhat sweaty, because of how it looks, and just the memes around it, can't take it too seriously. Be crazy. And yes, now the more I talk about that skin, the more I'm like, oh, I kind of want it. Kind of want to be sweaty Fortnite gamer. Break everything. I've also been listening to a lot of Sonic music. I know I was meant to play Sonic Heroes on stream, and it really angered me that the game disc I got just wouldn't work. And I'm constantly just debating on buying another game disc to make it work. It's like, I will play Sonic Heroes. I will enjoy it. Probably. Honestly, loading it back up, even the couple of levels that we did have, I was like, oh my god, this is old. Yeah, it's annoying. Like, because I bought that and Groovy being super. You play Fortnite with me, ooh. We'll definitely have to play Fortnite together, but you best be looking after yourself. I'm shall stretch. Oh, my bones. I've been feeling super crinkly lately, but it's because I haven't gone to the gym in a while. Since I got back from my trip, I just haven't gone to the gym, even though I should. And I shall hydrate as well. Oh, you ever like stretch and feel that tingle throughout your body? It's weird. It's like I can't tell if I've just pinched a nerve or just released one. But thank you, Groovy. Make sure to look after yourself, and I appreciate you taking care of me. Appreciate you making sure I don't die. Let's go. But yeah, I bought Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes at the same time, both from CEX. Except Sonic Heroes didn't work. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe I can try it. And I should have actually gone back. They kept sending me emails being like, hey, review us. And I fucking would tell you how shit you are. But I was like, oh, nah. And the one, at least in town, actually has Sonic Heroes. So I don't know where they sent me the shit one from. But there is another one nearby. Or there was. I don't know whether it's still there. So I could get Sonic Heroes again. And I would like to. Because it has pretty good music. But equally, I'm like, do I really want to? I think I have the PS2 version. I just need to see if I can hook up my PS2. I have just shit in my inventory. I always have so much shit in my inventory. What is wrong with me? I need to carry on building this. It looks nice, but I think it needs to be extended just a little longer. Also, I constantly have the... What is... It wasn't Sonic Boom. What was the other one? Infinite? No. Infinite was the enemy on it. I can't remember what the game was called. I have the main theme of that just stuck in my head, but only like half a line, and I can't quite make out the lyrics. So... Forces, that was it. I could only think it's the one with friends that you make. The Sonic OC Please Do Not Steal game. I could cook this steak, or this beef, into steaks, and then it wouldn't take up a slot, but nah. It's like cooking, but lazier. This is why I keep running out of materials. I keep toasting things, but it's the only way I can keep my inventory clean. Yeah, that's probably fine, right? Nah, we'll get rid of this fish. It's good to have, but fuck it, you know. Clear everything out. Okay, eat the potatoes. Grab the beds. This is going straight in the bin. You think you've done good work? No, in the bin. Close enough. There we go. Toast it all. I keep getting tempted to play like the more recent Sonic games. Well, I'm worried I'll get let down. It's like the last one, I actually heard like good things about it. But I still don't know. Because that's the thing, if I was going to get a Sonic game, I think just out of instinct, I'd want to get it on like a Nintendo console, like on the Switch. But then I'm like, playing it on PC would probably be so much better. What am I after? Grab some cobblestone. Crunch the grass. Because I need to make more villagers. I think. Probably. I mean, I want to try and make... No, one of them can get a job. One of them can't. I have no emeralds. That's not good, but it's not the end of the world. Let's get some more emeralds, because I want to force one of them to give me Silk Touch. The other one gives me... Wait, no. No, the other one gives me Mending. Neither of them give Silk Touch. Wait a second. No, is it? I don't know what this guy over here gives me, actually. I'm going to seal him in a box and find out, because I can't remember what he had. Like, I know he had something. I just can't remember what. Okay, let's rebuild the wall. I don't know why I've already tore half that wall down. I just did. It made me feel cool and powerful. Ooh. I mean, we can just trap you in this corner, I guess. Like, you're not getting out. That's just a fact, I'm afraid. I'm not getting in, apparently. It also works. Okay. Oh, bonk. Kind of want that boat. You have Silk Touch. Okay. I did have a guy with Silk Touch. I guess it was Fortune that I didn't have. In the back of my mind, I was like, I swear one of them has a useful book. This guy actually has a useful book. I just need 12 emeralds. And then a book. That's not too bad. Okay. I need to work. You can have another lectern. How cool is that? That is so cool and rad. You dick. I need that. He like stood on the block, so it just vanished. Okay, let me grab that. I want to trap you as much as I can. But you're not really going to let that happen, are you? Can I? No. I'm trying to fishing hook you, but you're being a real big weenie about this. Actually, can you... No, you can climb up that. You can jump on top of a lectern. I believe in you. I want that boat. Can I grab that? You idiot. You idiot. Maybe fishing rod your head? Okay. Whatever, buddy. I'll go find emeralds. I'll go find more money, I swear. Yeah, I don't know whether I like that. I might push it back like another block. The thing is, that kind of lines up. But I don't like it right on the edge of the path. So we'll see, we'll see. Hop around. Okay. Let's grab some iron. Because that we know we can sell, except it won't be enough. Yoink. Yeah, there's so much iron in these. I'm wondering how blocked up the hoppers are. Oh, not that blocked up, apparently. Oh, maybe a little. If I were to open... Oh my god, they are. Okay, it's already at like the last row. Ray! Hello, hello. Thank you for the resub. Are you still streaming? Are you being sneaky? Wiggling on in here? Is that what you're doing? Or are you relaxing now? How is your sushi if you are here? Also, thank you for the 15 heckin' months. You get to enjoy the emotes that you mostly made. Okay, you, my friend, are useless currently. You, on the other hand, less so. Give me money. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do that real quick. Then I need more of these. Yes. Pumped. break those, I need to find some leather again. I might have to kill a cow. Yeah, because I burnt the rest of the leather. Chomp! Oh, buddy, you're beautiful. Giving me exactly what I need. Make a book. Get a fancy pickaxe. And then we can go back to... We can go back to the ancient city. Except I'm kind of scared of going there. Because I'll die. But if I don't... Pretty cool. Okay, give me the book. Yeah, I'll just burn the pages. I'll toast these pages, why not? Toast the pages, go to sleep. I don't really need the bread anymore. The bread's good to have though, so bread's going in this box. Toast the pages. I have more steaks. Nice. I feel like I still need to cough so much. If I talk for a bit, then I feel it in the back of my throat. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna cough. And then sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I try and like withhold it. I don't know whether me getting sick before was just like me dying. But I ended up just getting like COVID without realizing it. Probably not, right? Probably not. But I don't trust my family not to try and kill me through pure ignorance. If that makes sense. It's like, oh, they wanted to meet up while they were sick. I'm like, oh, okay. Yay. I guess I just have to kind of live with the consequences of you not telling me you're sick until you're already there with me. Okay, silk touch, that's good. I need a pickaxe. Let's go. Oh, I need mending. Oh, wait. Were you going to trade me more? Oh, I shouldn't have burnt those pages. I'm going to need them. No, you currently don't trade. But I was like, oh, wait a second. I should get mending so I can get a pickaxe with silk touch and mending. Just so I have like more of them around. Because I want to get all of that skulk, you know? Even if it leads to my death very often. Yeah, you're quite an expensive boy, aren't you? Hooray! I had a feeling you were still streaming. Being sneaky, making sure I don't accidentally ban you. I'm always worried. I go to copy and paste the name. It's the demon. It's the soft. Hello, hello. You were playing art. How was that? How did it go? Hello, BK. How are you doing? Hello, Ray. How are you? No, never. Mostly because you'd never ever let me live it down. Even if it lasted for like half a second. You'd never ever let me live it down. But how is everyone doing? We're currently chilling in a bit of Minecraft. Finished, let's go. I know. You don't let me live anything. No, you're an absolute sweetheart. Mwah. And you know I love you. Even if you're mean to me. Okay, what did I need? But yes, hello everyone, it is Ironfer. We're currently playing a bit of Minecraft. We're chilling today, but we did get something pretty heckin' cool. We managed to get our wings. We can now fly. Super heckin' cool. So yeah, we have cape, and then we have wings. Except, I mean, I just kind of flop now rather than flying, but it's already kind of cool, so yes, we spent the day currently doing that, but now we're preparing ourselves to go back into the deep dark, into the ancient city, so I can steal all the cool stuff in there without anyone knowing. But obviously, make sure to hydrate, look after yourselves, get something to... Well, I say get something to eat. You ate sushi on stream. Whether that was super filling, I don't know. Did you get anything else with your sushi? I know you said you got it, but then I was setting things up, so I didn't get to hear everything. I don't know if you got anything else with it. But you did munch, so that's already good. Already proud of you. Let's go. I need to munch, except I don't know what I want to eat. So I'm just going to suffer for a little while. As you do. Just got sushi. That's not bad, though. That's not heckin' bad. I haven't had sushi in so long. Maybe I'll grab sushi at some point. Okay. What was I after? I need to get paper. Yes. Yeah, because we're gonna make a nice shiny pickaxe. Oh, and then we're gonna go destroy the deep dark. Nah, we're just gonna go stuff in our pockets. But hopefully you can now just sit back, relax. I mean, the fact that you finished your work, you have zoomed through so much. all ready, all in time for Sarah tomorrow. I think tomorrow. I might be wrong. I know you said tomorrow. I mean, it'll be today for me then, wouldn't it? But nice. Got it all done. You get to relax. You should relax. I mean, I know you said you're still busy. Oh. Cows, you better not escape. I'm so... Oh, cows, no. Stop it. Oh, you're all going to have to die. It's because a fucking cow got in the way when I went to close the gate and I clicked on the wrong block. Such a shame they'd make a mistake like that, you know? They also did give me 27 steaks, so can't complain. Cannot complain at all. Okay, let's get some more emeralds. Go play Stardew, yes. Also, I've done your dailies on Genshin. And eat more. And eat more. Let's go. Go relax on Stardew. Go munch some more. Go wrap yourself up in your silly little blankets, being all toasty and warm. I need more emeralds. That's fine. Let me go make a buck. Yeah, we'll just be chilling here with a bit of Minecraft, you know, for a little bit. As I said, I want to go to the ancient city now because I want to try and not like restore it yet. I mean, I would love to. Seeing how fancy it can be, like replacing maybe the blue lanterns with the standard lanterns, because while the soul something lanterns, I can't remember what they're called. But while the blue lanterns are nice, they don't give off too much light. So replacing those would be nice. Like brightening up the cave would be super nice. I also want to get more skulk things. I want to be able to corrupt the world. But on my terms, where and when I want. Can you? Yeah. Nice. Oh, and you're an absolute angel. You gave me as many emeralds as I needed. Let's go, buddy boy. Bonk. There we go. So that, whoops, should be enough. Yeah. Mending, silk touch. Oh, absolute angel. That's what I like. And now I just need to, 1, stick everything onto this pickaxe, and then 2, repair it. It shouldn't be too bad. One day. So many of these buildings are like unfinished. I don't know if Sarah's building is finished, actually. Obviously, it's not loading the glass there. But I know it's like flat at the top. Flat at the top, just like ours. Just every building is going to be missing a roof. Oh, yeah. Anvil. That's what we're after. Okay, so I can't remember whether mending or... How much does that cost? That costs 2. That costs 4. But if I do it the other way around... Oh, you can't. That's fair. Yeah, I think you do it like that. I don't think it really matters for a pickaxe, though. See, that costs 3, but if I do it the other way around... No, it's only when you combine 2 pickaxes, or like 2 of the same item, that you can spin it around. Sometimes it actually like costs less, just depending on what order you do things, which I think's weird and crazy, but, you know... You got to find your own way of getting around all the limitations in Minecraft. Okay, we'll equip this. Oh, I need mending again. I need it for a sword. Oh well, I don't think I need to worry about that too much. I mean, we have this looting sword, but we also have cow chop whenever we need a backup one. We'll just go out, we'll murder some stuff. Just murdering. I do need the gunpowder. Well, we're not using the wings yet. The wings would be nice, but we don't need them yet. At least I don't think we do. Climbing all the way up. As much as it would be nice to like build this high enough so it's out of render distance. My god, climbing up there would be hell. This is already like 100 blocks. I think you can build up to like 300. So like triple times the height. It'd take forever to get up there. Would literally need to build like a cannon just to launch yourself to be able to get up to this platform, which... when I say it out loud, doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's like maybe I will build a cannon just to launch myself up to a mob farm. Just zoom up, just headbutt it, die, flop back down. Okay, hopefully things spawn in. That's always the issue with mob farms. Huh. I guess there's a bunch of gunpowder here. Let's take that out. Let's put that in here. There we go. There we go. Actually, while we wait for stuff to spawn, I want to quickly check Minecraft firework. I just want to see how you make them. I always get confused what you need for it. Okay. It's just gunpowder and paper. Okay, I wasn't sure if you needed a fireworks star, but I guess that's only necessary for because it's only necessary for making like actual fireworks, like making pretty fireworks, which we don't need to worry about. It's the most basic fireworks star you can make. Ah, it's just gunpowder and dye, I guess. That's smart. Wow, only one of you? Only one of you. Buddy, I need the experience. There we go. Takes a second. It's like there are probably better mob farms, but, you know, this is what we're working with. Would be nice if I had unbreaking on this pickaxe, but it is what it is. Oh, my legs. My legs are so crinkly. So heckin' noodly. Oh, that actually looks really nice from just up above. And there, if I can get all those houses built up and around it, oh, it could be beautiful. Got them scrunklies. Just my bones snapping. Speaking of bones. Honestly, I wish you could build more out of bones in this game. Obviously, you can build the bone blocks. But what if you could just build even more things out of bones? I also need to make a crossbow. I looked into it and you can actually like make a crossbow with fireworks with multi-shot. You can end up building a shotgun if you wanted to, like an explosive shotgun. Like hell yeah, I want to do that. Shoot out like 3 rockets at once. Have them all explode. How could I not want that? Yeah, if I built this higher up, these would be spawning faster. I think they're probably spawning somewhat slow because there are other mobs around. Yeah, hopefully the buildings go around all right. Fingers crossed, at least. Bonk. I turn around. Spawns back in. Let's go. Hopefully there's nothing stuck up there. That's the issue with mob farms. You can either make like super efficient ones that go across dimensions, but I'm always worried those won't work. We build like super basic ones, which I tend to do. Which, you know, aren't the most efficient in the world. But it's still pretty cool. They at least cover most our needs. Again, it's like if we ever needed to make anything, we have a bunch of gunpowder, a bunch of bones, quite a few arrows as well. Munch, munch. Oh wait, this is a looting sword as well. Not super useful for this, but it is good to have. At least means even more gunpowder. So if I wanted to, I could. I mean, making paper is not too bad. I'm not going to be able to make a ton of paper, but still, it's not too bad. And I think it makes like 3 fireworks at once, if I'm not mistaken. Let me recheck. Minecraft firework. Yeah, it makes 3. So 1 gunpowder and 1 paper make 3 rockets. That's not bad at all, actually. I mean, considering you need to use quite a few rockets in order just to fly around, it's not too much of a concern at that point. Be able to just zoom through the sky. Let's see, maybe we will do that. Ah, I'd want to, but I don't know if I'm gonna find like where everything's based. Sure, it wouldn't be too bad. It's definitely why you need to use use like the coordinates though. Because while flying by, like the map just not loading or like taking a second to load means that you won't necessarily know where you are. I can sort of be flying into like a super tall tree or a mountain. Just snapping my neck as I headbutt it. Okay, we're almost there. Well, I say we're almost halfway. We're getting there. Yoink, yoink. I will stretch, thank you. I need to stretch. Oh, my fingers are cold. Super crinkly. Do you know what? I need to think of a stretch emote. Just like a super stretched in for... Ow, my back. Oh no, I'm old. I like stretched, sat back up. What are you wearing? What are you? Oh, you're a witch. Oh. Oh, and potions. Ooh, one of those. Oh, maybe it was just redstone. Oh, I stretched and then I went to like straighten myself up and I hurt my back. I'm crinkling. No, I didn't think I was this old yet. I thought I was still okay. I thought I still had some years. No, I think I might have just trapped a nerve because now my arm's all numb and tingly. Oh, no. There we go. Back to being fine, probably. Probably. Oh, there was a health potion. Potion of instant health. Nice. Okay, pickaxe is getting there slowly but steadily. Please give more. In theory, you could make a witch farm. That would be kind of interesting. Because you just need to get a bunch of villagers, then strike them with lightning. And it converts them into witches. I don't know if it's guaranteed to. Actually, it might not. But if it is, that's kind of cool. Whether you just get like a lightning rod and just zap them all. Or whether you have to use like a trident. Could be cool though. Could be cool. They'd have to wait for a thunderstorm. That's the biggest issue, is waiting for a thunderstorm. Makes it very inefficient. But still, I mean, I guess it's only really useful for the occasional potion. Because, let's be real, making glass bottles isn't exactly difficult. I want to get more Dragon's Breath just to make as many lingering potions as possible. They're just such a cool mechanic that I feel has almost no use. Like, it does. Again, it's really useful if you want like a party of people, or if you want just like an AoE that either protects or heals you. Oh, protects or harms things. But I don't think they last too long in general. It's like the more you consume from the cloud, the quicker it goes away as well. But still, it's a cool mechanic. I don't think there's, like I said, I don't think there's any really cool potion effects is the thing. I wish the levitate could be used. Like making a levitation potion and then making that a lingering or splash potion would be really cool. But I guess that's the issue, is between splash and lingering potions, like how often do you need it just to linger around, you know? When you could just have it so that you throw it splashes and you're done. It's only really useful then for making arrows that have effects, because you need to make a lingering potion to be able to, I guess, poison an arrow. I kind of like that you can make all kinds of different kinds of arrows like that. Like any potion you can just chuck onto the end of an arrow. So you can make arrows that heal zombies if you want, or arrows where if you shoot someone else with that arrow, it'll end up healing them more than damage it causes. So it's like, okay. It's like you're this weird medic that goes around shooting people to heal them. Like, okay. Actually, no. I was going to say, I wonder if that works with multi-shot. That would be crazy if it did, but I don't think it would. Because yeah, you could end up healing like 3 separate people from one arrow, which would be very cool. But I have a feeling that wouldn't work. It might though. Who knows? Oh, I have such a runny nose today. I have no idea why. I guess it is kind of cold. I usually have the heating on in my room, but I don't like it too high, but it keeps going like really high. It just keeps toasting me. I'll be asleep, I'll wake up and be super crunchy. Ooh. Ah! Alerted me to the witch. Ooh. Even more bottles. That's actually quite a few bottles. And Spider's Eye. I still, whenever, or playing Legend, yeah, that was Legends Arceus. I'd never heard Kricketune's sound before, and it just caught me so off guard. Like, it's the first alpha, I think it was called, in that game. It introduces you to it. It's like, oh, this is the noise it makes? This is what a Pokemon sounds like? Pickaxe is almost fully repaired. Almost. And that is why I clipped it. And that is why I, like, saved the sound of my own. I think that was my first sound alert, actually. Was it smart? I don't know. It's what I went with. Please, almost enough experience. Almost. It's strange actually, this sword doesn't have like unbreaking or anything on it, but it feels like it's not really losing any durability. Please, I want to go explore the deep dark. I want to get spooky. Kind of. Well, no, I'm terrified actually, but I still want to. I'm gonna have to like go in there with nothing but my pickaxe and pray that I can break blocks without awakening the warden. Because I feel like I only really explored a very small amount of the ancient city. Like, say this entire block is the ancient city. We sort of came in here and sort of noodled around, or at least I noodled around to this direction. The warden was awoken like here, but it feels like there's so much more on the other side that I didn't really explore or go around. Because obviously once the wardens were awoken, it was like, oh, I want to go over there. So hopefully there will be some loot, because I want to get the sneak book or the sneak enchantment if possible. I want to see what it actually does, because I hadn't seen. I know it makes you faster when sneaking, but I haven't seen like how much so, like how useful it really is. Although now that we got those diamond boots with Frostwalker, it really is sort of, I don't know what enchantment you'd want on your boots, because you have Swift Sneak, you have Soul Speed, Frost Walker. I think all of those are exclusive, so that, like, you can't have both of them at once. I don't think Feather Falling's affected by that. Boots are the only piece of armor that you have to think through your enchanting to make sure that you can have like every level enchantment on it. Otherwise you'll hit too high a level for the mending, or like for the enchanting, or not enough experience. That's it. And you won't actually be able to stick everything together. I think they're the only piece you need to worry about. Whereas everything else, even if you sort of mess up the order, you can still chuck every enchantment on. And because boots have so many enchantments on them, or potentially so many enchantments on them, then you have to think through before you end up just chucking stuff on. I'm going to steal these bones, and I'm going to put them in here. And I'm going to steal more bones, and I'm going to put them in here. And then let's steal more bones? That's too many bones. There we go. There we go. Please, how much more experience do I need? Not a whole lot, but a bit. Like 100 actually. 130 exactly. Well, I just want to make sure it's fully prepared, because I want to dig up all the skulk stuff, and I want to get to like the, again, I called it the portal when we went there before, but I don't know what it's actually called or if it has a name. But one, there's loot under it, which I totally forgot until right now. And two, it looked like the skulk had taken over it. But I thought that some of the blocks can't be like broken. So I want to try and repair that, if it makes sense. Like it's such a beautiful centerpiece that I kind of want to go and investigate it more. I need to bring a lot of wool with me though. So I'll bring a bunch of white wool, I think, because that's what we have. Actually, no, I think we have mostly of red wool. Maybe I'll bring a bunch of red. That also works then for making it look spooky. Being like, hey, don't go in here. You'll die. Promise. Okay, we should almost be fully repaired. Kind of wish I got more potions. I mean, still running into 2 witches here wasn't too bad. Oh, it'd be cool if you could capture the warden's like voice in a bottle. It's like you can capture dragon's breath. What if you could capture the warden's scream? I don't know what use it would have. I guess going back to actually what I was discussing before with the invokers, it'd be really cool if you could get their magic, but if you could like get it in potion form, so it was a consumable rather than something you could constantly use, because I feel like that would balance it. Although I say that, I think even if you could constantly use it, it'd always be balanced if it just had a mending use, or if it had like a durability, because let's be real, once you have like a sword, you basically can rule the world. There's not much that really stands up to you. So even if you had magic for like safer combats, it's not really going to make too much of a difference at the end of the day. We'll do that. Honestly, it's actually smart to have bows and arrows because you can use them to distract the warden. I'm going to put my fishing rod in the ender chest. That's what a smart guy would do. And me? I might be smart. Maybe. Maybe. Let me grab some logs. I'll put some logs in the end chest because I might make more shulker boxes. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these logs. No one will know. Chuck them in the box. And then we'll chuck some wool in the box. That's light grey. This one's white. This one's red. Nah, this one's dark grey. Or I guess regular grey. This one's red. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stacks should be enough, I hope. We'll put you away. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Yeah. I'm just debating whether I want to use my wings to get there or not. Like, I don't know if it's going to be that much faster. Try to remember the coordinates of it. I could fly there. Like, it's kind of far away. It's not super far away, but it's kind of far away. Ooh. Well, actually, let's get the paper anyway. Let's make some rockets because we can, and we haven't flown around yet. There's no point getting wings and then not using them, you know? Like, what's the point in having wings if you're just going to stand on the ground? Take that, penguins. I was trying to think of a bird with wings that couldn't fly. You want to see the wings? I'll grab the wings. The wings were a pain in the arse to get. Yeah, because you've never seen a shulker, have you, Ray? I don't think... maybe you have. I know you said you've never been into, like, the end or fought the dragon. No, you fought the dragon in creative. I think it was Mac who hadn't been into there in general. I might be wrong. I might be crazy. Let me quickly grab some paper so that we can fly around. It keeps surprising me that there's not a house here anymore. I'm so used to there just being one that I forgot I destroyed it. Silly squids. So silly squids. You know, I kind of wish that squids were more like dogs or cats. Like that you could just pet a squid if you wanted, you know? Without risk of them suckering your face off. I just think it'd be cool. What if there was a land animal with suckers on it? That would be neat. Terrifying, but neat. Man, evolution, you screwed up. I want land octopus. I want a furry squid. It's all soft and velvety. Okay, break these. Yoink. Eat my potatoes. I need to go back up to the top to grab some gunpowder. I don't know how much gunpowder I need, but I'll grab some. We will get to the wings. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hold your horses. Okay, up we go. I wonder though if there was like, okay, imagine a cat, but it was a squid. Would it climb on the walls and stick to the ceiling? Maybe. Concerned. Oh, then if it flops down on you while you're sleeping. Terrifying. Like wake up and just see cat squid fall onto your face. Tentacles wiggling all over the place. Like its body has... It's got like the body of a cat. So it actually has bone. No, maybe it shouldn't have bones. Maybe it should just be cartilage. Still, it'd be like a solid thunk. Like if it fell far enough, it'd probably break your nose if it fell from like the ceiling onto your face, directly onto your face. But like it wouldn't cause serious injury, if that makes sense. 1, 2. You know what would be super fancy? Let's think cat squid would be amazing. Fingers crossed, evolution gives us some land creature with tentacles and suckers. Because that would be such a cool creature. That'd be so cool. Essentially, just give us a bloop from Mario. Bloop or blooper? I can't remember. I was gonna say blooper, but then I was like, that sounds ambiguous. But yeah, no, give us that. That's what we need. Okay. Paper. Gunpowder. Fireworks. Paper. Gunpowder. Paper. And gunpowder. These are only like basic fireworks though. They're not very interesting. They're not very cool. Put those away. Okay. I need to wait for it to be night. Chuck those there. Yeah, I can be like... no, I can't. Yay! They don't currently explode though, which is a shame. They're cool, but they don't currently explode. Okay, I know it's that direction. It's like minus 200, minus 3,000-ish, I think. Or minus 2,000-ish? I can't remember. I don't need an end chest because when we get there, we'll be fine. Let me put that in there, that in there. Everything else, we can kind of just leave here. Wait, one of these has coal. I can cook the steaks. That'll be good. We'll need them. Yes. Yeah. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. Oh, I just really want to eat potatoes, actually. That's all I've ever really wanted. And just, oh, roast potatoes right now sound amazing. Like with the crunchy edges on them. Oh, beautiful. Well, I cooked a steak. 2 steaks, that's good enough. They call me old 2 steaks. Okay, we'll put this in the ender chest as well. Actually, yeah, we'll put both of these because this is pretty good. Ah, the helmet's nice as well. Everything's kind of nice. I will hydrate. Not even with energy drinks. I'll hydrate with actual water. I have 1 candle here. It is of no use anymore. But it's still cool. It's still good. It's still good. Honestly, I could just organize this chest much more by using this 1 shulker box that is right here. But I'm like, no. No, I won't. Okay. Let's put on our wings. So yeah, now we have our big cape. And now... we can fly. We are unstoppable. We get to enjoy the world and fly around as we go. We have the technology. Yeah, it's got to be minus 200, like minus 2,000-ish. I mean, if I just sort of fly over to Breezy's house, then we can work from there. Da 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 da. Oh, there we go. Let's quickly stop. How's the durability on that? Oh, it's E, isn't it? Okay, that didn't actually do too much. Well, I've done a bit. Sorry, again, runny nose. This is why you need unbreaking, so that you can essentially fly without any worry. Oops. There we go. We know Breezy's somewhere around here. Meow. That's a cool... Oh! Almost hit a block. Would have killed me. It would have done it. Let's fly through the smoke. Whoosh. Oh, you know, it's been a very, very long time since I've actually flown in Minecraft. Okay, so now we know it's this direction. It is much quicker to get around than I thought it would be. Like, I knew it would be faster, right? But it is significantly quicker to get around with. You know, just float as we go. Okay, it's over here. Yeah, the reason you want to use fireworks without the firework stars is because when you shoot them out, you'll actually end up hurting yourself and like shooting yourself when you go. Let's go up a bit. Let's get a bit of height. There we go. I don't like being so close to the water. But how cool is this? Just being able to fly. That's why I want everyone on the server to be able to have their own like little wings. I do wish there were more capes that like people could have, at least on Java, you know, just so we could have that bit of variety. It's meant to be like over here-ish, right? No, because there's... There's the monument, I think. Because I know most people will probably have the red and gold. Oh, there it is. Already here. Distance means nothing. Gently flop down. Yay. I wish they opened up like a bit when you jumped. Rather than only when you like use them. Okay. Yes, that ate a bit of durability. Like more than I would have liked it to, but it wasn't a huge amount. Flop. Actually, and also when you swim with them, it opens the wings up, which I think is very cool. Or am I flying? Is that why they're doing that? Let me stand on land. Yeah, I can't stand up. There we go. Is it just when you hop in? Oh, okay, no, it doesn't. My bad. My bad. And that did use durability up as well. Okay. But it is much, much quicker and easier to get here. I didn't even use too many rockets. Like, I probably used many more than I needed. And we have fucking stacks on stacks. I think I used about 20 of them. There we go. So that's not bad at all. This is why you need mending and unbreaking. I don't think the wings can have any other enchantments, actually. If they could have protection, that'd be quite nice. But I don't think they can. I think it is only the 2 enchantments. I don't know what other stuff they could even give to the wings. Oh, they might be able to get thorns, actually. Which sort of helps, but not significantly. Okay. Now, I'm going to take them off and I'm going to put them in the special chest. Because I don't want to lose them. It's like they took long enough to find. And I was lucky that I found a ship when I did. Last thing I need is to lose my wings. Okay. And into our box. Into the safety of this room. Like, it's such a cute room. Okay. Take that off. Put that in there. I'll take that off. Well, do I? Wait, give me my shulker box. Look, for those that hadn't seen, orange shulker box actually is a box with oranges in. It's just a crate with oranges. Which is much nicer than I sort of would have expected, you know? Like, it didn't need to look that fancy. I want to keep those, honestly. They're a bit silly, but I want to keep them anyway. I don't need either of those. But actually, I might as well just put fancy armors in here. Those iron boots I can just keep. Well, yeah, we'll just chuck everything in this box. We don't need the swords. That could be useful. I don't think it will be, but it could be. The fireworks we'll put away as well. I don't know why I have gold on me. I don't need it. Oh, if you could put an armor trim on the wings, that would be super nice. I don't think you can, but it would be cool. Okay, we don't need a boat. Wait, when you open it... Oh, is those like apples underneath? Kind of looks like it. Silk touch we need. The fishing rod can stay there. What did I bring these for? Oh, to make more shulker boxes if I needed them. That's right. And then you just break it. Everything stays in it. I put it back down. Ta-da! They really are like... It's such a game-changing mechanic for Minecraft. It's just being able to store stuff in a box, break the box, and then I'm like, all that's... Oh, and it even tells you what's in there. And 9 more. Well, okay, it tries to. There's so much stuff in there. It's like, no. The wool I need. Yes. Okay. I don't know whether I want to risk losing that or not. Most of the stuff I'm not too worried about losing, actually. It's a nice sword, so I'll put it in there. I wouldn't want to lose this, but I kind of need it out. The boat I don't need, so that can go in there. I'm gonna have to be careful munching. Okay. And I'm just wearing shiny boots. That should be fine. Hopefully. Now, let's go steal the deep dark. That is my entire plan, is just stealing the deep dark and putting it in my pockets. Because yeah, I want to try and I mean, especially like the shriekers and the catalysts and the sensors. I really want to sort of grab. I have absolutely no torch. Ah, this will be fine. I don't even know if regular mobs spawn in the deep dark. They didn't seem to before. It was just the warden. Well, I guess anything that spawns, if it... Because regular mobs can awaken the warden, and then they'll be aggro. But if they make noise, I'm fairly certain they can draw aggro of the warden, which means then it's just going to obliterate them. This thing hits like a truck, even on easy. So we don't want to run into it. But I am going to be doing risky plays. Is it? Yeah, it's got to be through here, because this is this. Which actually, probably if I found a path, I could just go through here. We'll go here. Ta-da! We were so close before. Can't believe I messed it up. Okay. We're on wool. I don't know if you can just walk around on wool, or if it's dangerous. I mean, it's such a dark place, but it's so cool. Is that light blue wool? It is. Almost looks like it glows a bit, if that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, I didn't really go onto this side too much. Look at that. It glows. Everything glows. And what you probably can't see behind me is the subtitles, which are very useful for this because it lets me know if anything goes wrong. I can't remember how long you have to wait for like the sensors and shriekers to calm down. Oh yeah, we've got to be careful. I think that's a shrieker over there. I also don't really know where. Ooh. Okay. That's very bright. See, yeah, it's the solid block with like the glowing on the bottom. That is a catalyst. So the catalyst grows the skulk. The shriekers alert the warden, and the sensors just detect vibrations. As far as I know. Like, look at this material. I want it all. That's a piece of... I was like, what if I just go mine that piece of gold? Surely won't create issues. I do like this material. Like the deep slate, I think, pillar? Or chiseled deep slate it might be. That does look very nice. Okay. Can I go down? Well, yes, if I drop onto this. Ooh, there's the shrieker. Now we're gonna do some risky plays. You can see the wiggling of the sensors as well, which I think is almost more nerve-wracking than anything. Getting up here is going to be a bit difficult, I think. Yes, there's a sensor right there, which that didn't make a noise. That didn't make a noise. Okay. Okay, it's wool. Is that a chest? It is. So what I'm doing is I'm like, look at that. How cool is that? Beautiful. What I'm doing is I'm putting wool around this so that sounds can't get in, right? Because wool blocks the sounds. So then this shrieker won't be able to do anything because it won't hear anything. Okay, we're going to mine these one at a time. Because, yeah, what we want to do is occlude the sound. So now, very goopy sound, but we have our own skulk sensor, which is cool. I love what they've done more recently is they have these animated blocks. Like not just the animations of these, where blocks sort of just glow, but the actual animations on this is very dark. I kind of can't see. Gotta be careful. Is that wool? That is. See, it's actually not super difficult dealing with the skulk, as long as you vaguely know what you're doing and you take it slow. Yeah, so see, that sensor made a noise, but it actually wasn't too bad because the shrieker can't hear the noise it's making, so it can't be alerted. Now, what I do need to be careful of is that I sort of fucked up. Oh, wait, no, the Shrieker can't be notified. Right. Let me just grab you. I think a Silk Touch hoe is the best thing. That even made like a squeaky noise anyway. Ooh, wait, there's regular torches over there. Interesting. But now we also have our own Skulk Shrieker. So when a player places one down, unfortunately, it doesn't apply any effects. So naturally generated Skulk Shriekers apply the darkness effect and alert the warden. Player placed down Shriekers don't cause the darkness effect or alert the warden, which is kind of a shame because, okay, I get not alerting the warden, but if you could create areas where it just afflicted people with darkness, I'm like, that would be kind of cool at least, wouldn't it? Like, you'd be able to make your own like little traps and like your own little dark spaces. Like, how would that be nice? Yeah, you have to use Silk Touch, otherwise it just breaks. Let's open that. Oh, Echo Shards. I can't remember what these are for. I only remember hearing about them. I don't know what those do. Potion of Regen, always nice. EXP. C13, Cat. Yeah, I don't know what Echo Shards do. Oh, that's right. It's for a compass. But what does that compass lead to? That's purple. I, honest to God, can't remember what that compass goes to. I vaguely remember hearing about it. Oh my God, what is... Oh, that's minecart with TNT. I was like, what the hell is that? Just a creeper head? Is it not going to show? That pumpkin pie looks adorable. Like a little jack-o'-lantern. And it's just a banner. I kind of hate that it shows up the like, you've learned a new recipe, and then you just can't actually see what this new recipe is. Yeah, I can't seem to see anything. I'm gonna have to look that up, actually. I forgot Echo Shards were a thing. They look cool. Let me just break this real quick. Yeah, so we managed to get this loot without too much issue. You can obviously see the skulks sort of overgrown this area. I love if the item was animated. I don't think it is. So what we can do is we can now uncover things. So Skulk Vein, that looks a little wrong. Like, that looks like you shouldn't actually be able to grab it. But you can. And yeah, Skulk. All goopy sounding. So yeah, if you don't have Silk Touch, when you break Skulk blocks, they just give you experience. Which definitely has its use. But visually, I really like Skulk. So I'm picking it up. And yeah, actually, just being able to put... They don't actually produce light, but, you know, they are light, if that makes sense. Like, they glow. So, I'm like, oh, you know, for builds and stuff, that could be cool. I've just got to be careful to make sure. I don't think there'll be any other Skulk sensors or anything here. Oh, was this making a weird noise? Also, do it? Oh, no, that's what I was saying. I thought I saw, like, the top of a warden, but it was just the Skulk sensor wiggling. I do want to try leaving something around. Yeah, you can see like the skulks. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, these blocks, these solid blocks, where like the white's on the bottom compared to the Shrieker where the white's on the top, these are the catalysts. So these are when something dies in an area around that, it will take that experience and it converts that into Skulk. Like, it takes that experience and then it uses that to convert other blocks into Skulk. Which again, it's like Minecraft's version of Terraria's corruption, which I love. You always need a bad, well, not necessarily a bad, but a almost hive mindish corrupting force in a world, you know? Can't just have a world being good and on its own. I can't tell what that is. Oh, is that just not a block? I should have bought torches. I didn't think of it. Momch. I want to grab all of these blocks. All of them will be mine. Yoink. Okay, the Echo Shards are cool. I'm going to need to see what those do. They're not what I wanted. I wanted the the enchantment. Just so I at least had it, you know? Okay. It's actually less dangerous than I thought it would be. because they don't seem to be able to detect from very far away. I don't know what the range of a skulk sensor is, but it's not as bad as I was thinking it would be. I was thinking, oh, you know, we make like any wrong move in this place and we'd be murdered, but we actually seem to be able to get away with quite a lot. And again, the fact that you can even jump, as long as you're not like running around, as long as you're like crouching when you jump, is pretty cool. Just munching through all of this. Just getting the goopiest of sounds. Oh, actually, echo shards might... No, they're used for a compass. I don't know what that compass was, but I think they also might be used for making a music disc. Because I think there's a music disc for this place, but you only get it in, like, parts. Part of me wants to dig all of this. Part of me wants to leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. I want to go see what's in this. Because I'm assuming usually where these little areas are is where chests are. Okay. I wasn't sure how close I could get. Kind of like hesitant. Getting a little ballsy now. This is a big place. What is that? Oh, that's a skull. That's just bones. Fair enough. Bones. Oops, there we go. Gotta be careful. So yeah, you've got to be careful when there's like multiple shriekers and multiple sensors. I think is the main thing. Otherwise you will be like screwed. Ooh, I can't get up here, can I? Not really. Can I put this down without an issue? Yes, because it's wool. And wool is soft. It is made of the soft. I cannot see. I don't quite know how I'm going to get around here. Okay, that's a sensor. Okay. We're not going to move. We're just going to stand here and not move. I didn't realize standing on it would have done that. I was kind of hoping... Okay. Okay, so that was the darkness effect from the shrieker. That made me nervous. Oh, that made me very nervous. I wanted to try and do that. There we go. There we go. Nothing to worry about. Hopefully. Can I? Okay. You, my friend, are gonna die for that. Your squishiness becomes mine. Oh shit, there's more down there. Okay, we're gonna be very careful. Super careful. Because if we alert it once more, it will bring in the warden. And I don't quite know how I'm going to deal with that. Especially as I have shiny stuff. Yeah, I sort of had to let go and just stretch my fingers. Is that more? Wait, that's just fire over there. That's not what I was expecting. It's like that, actually. Over there, I wasn't expecting. I don't know if there's anything up there. Okay. Build a little wool path. Okay. I wasn't sure if that would make a noise. Oh, these are touching. I don't know if I can actually, like, occlude this, you know? Like, if I can prevent it from hearing. Is there a chest down there? Can't see one, but it is very dark in here. Oh shit, there's another shrieker over there. There's shriekers all over the place. And again, I kind of like it. Because it's very, also... The Last of Us, I think it is. Which, you know, maybe they're inspired from that. I've got to be careful because you can crouch onto like these half blocks, which I don't want. Luckily, you hitting it doesn't actually alert it, which I find a little odd. There we go. You shouldn't have made a noise. So if you stand on it, it notices. But if you're just beating it up, nah, that's crazy, man. I don't know what you're on about. Okay, and you also need to go. Probably. Trying to see if there's a chest or anything. I have a feeling there is a chest in this area and I just can't see it. Maybe there isn't, though. There's definitely a lot of glowing goop. I can't tell what kind of block I'm on. Oh, I'm on wall. I mean, that's 2 Shriekers in the bag. And quite a bit of Skulk. And 7 sensors. Okay. I'm going to do that just so. I know I can drop down onto non-wool blocks, but I kind of don't want to risk it anyway. Ooh. Because I can't like see how far I'm going to drop down. Okay, that's good. That's good. Everything's good. Still okay. Everything's fine. We have to be slow and cautious with what we're doing. So at least it looks like you can't accidentally set things off, right? I mean, apart from where I just stood on it. But outside of that, it doesn't look like you're accidentally going to be setting these off. Just don't touch them. Don't get too close to them. Just in case. Now I need to pray that breaking one of these doesn't alert that, which... Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. It set the sensor off, but the sensor couldn't alert the Shrieker. Which is, I was worried, you know, because one, they're right next to each other, and it's diagonally, so technically there isn't a block in the way. But I was still nervous. I love, like, it's just a soul trapped in here, you know? You know, like Hu Tao's little ghost? It's just that, trapped in here. Okay, maybe there isn't a chest here. Again, I can't see anything because it's so dark. But I don't want to go quick because I'll die. Actually, yeah, if I end up getting caught once more. There is a cooldown on it. So that it doesn't just infinitely build up. But I don't know what it is. I want to find more treasures. I want more shinies. And not just the shiny goop. Okay. Whoops, there we go. I think you can walk on wall. Hey, look at this. It's kind of really cool actually seeing the building, but just consumed. You know? You've still got all the shapes of the building. It literally just has been eaten or covered, pardon me, by this goop. Okay. Oh, that's something. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a candle, I think. Okay, I think we back out for now. Oh, wait, there's a catalyst. That's exactly what I want. Can I climb a ladder or will it make a noise? Okay. That had me nervous. That had me very nervous. There's Shriekers. There's 2 sensors. Well, there's 3 sensors and a catalyst. That had me very nervous. I wonder, what's my range like? It's good enough. Kind of. Okay. All I did was stand up. All I did was stand up and it set all 3 of them off. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I was trying to land on the carpet. If I break this, they're going to hear. There we go. I need to get rid of the Shrieker. Everything else is inconvenient, but not the end of the world. The Shrieker is what causes us problems. Actually, I need to not get so close. The catalyst is the block I really want. This guy just needs to go away. This guy just needs to go in his own little box. And then... Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you could... There we go. That's fine then. If you could replace the veins directly or not. Bonk. There we go. That's one down. And again, once there are none of these, then, you know, there's nothing to fear, really. Because these are the alarms which go around causing problems. And, you know, if there's no alarms, then there's nothing to set things off. Okay, I don't know how I set it off there. But that made me scared. I'll do that just in case. I don't, at least currently, I haven't seen any crazy mechanics done with like sensors, which is a bit of a shame. Is that another catalyst? Crazy. Catalysts all over the shop. You'll be one of them soon enough. Another catalyst there as well. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. I kind of wish the catalyst looked more like the Shrieker. Well, that doesn't really help. Like, if it looked more like... One sec. Yoink. Okay. If it had, like, the souls in it. Because this is the thing that absorbs experience. And then, from this, converts more land into Skulk. So this feels like it should have an animation in it, rather than just being a glowing block. This is my Skulk catalyst. And I don't think catalysts can make more catalysts. They can make sensors and shriekers, but they can't make more catalysts. I think. I might be wrong. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did get all of them. I'm gonna slowly back out. Again, I want to loot chests and see what I can find, but also don't want to get caught by the warden. Okay, I think I'm safe here. Yeah, I'm not making... I mean, I'm making noise, but there ain't no one hearing me. Ow! I think I'm safe to get back. There wasn't too much skulk over here. Ooh. Such a nice, fancy place. And again, once properly, like, built up and lit up again, it could look very cool. Which is what I'd love to do. Especially if I could replicate the materials it was, like, actually meant to be built up out of. Could be very cool. And with that gate in the middle. Ooh. Just getting the materials, I think that's the biggest issue. Oh, okay. I can actually demonstrate how the catalyst works as well. Let's convert. Yeah, we'll convert a space over here. So we have catalyst. Catalyst does give off some light. And then if I do that. No? Maybe I need to be further away. Oh, maybe it's only when mobs die, actually. Okay. I thought I could demonstrate, but I couldn't. Come with me, goopy thing. We'll have to go back, I guess, to demonstrate. But I would like to. Okay, we now have our own form of corruption. And we even have echo shards. Which I can't remember what that compass does. And I really want to know. Because there's currently, like, I guess now, 3 different forms of compasses. You have the compass. Then you have a locked compass, I think it is. Where you lock it to a lodestone. So, like, it always points in that direction. And then we have whatever compass echo shards are used to make. Actually, is it just built with iron? Oh, I don't have any iron. So is it just built with iron and an echo shard in the middle? Because then we might be able to see what it does. Or at least see what it's called. I don't know if I want to waste echo shards on it. Also, that chest that Mac opened might not be looted. Because she said she opened it, panicked, and closed it. So it might still have its loot in it. In which case I'm going to steal it. It's mine. I just want to see if it's got an enchantment book. Kind of wish that you could duplicate the books, actually. That'd be neat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not how it's made. Okay. Oh, there it is. Recovery. Oh, I remember. The recovery compass points to where you died, I think. Like it points to the last place you died. I remember reading about this now. And the thought through my head was, well, that's cool, except when you die, you're going to drop it. So, so you always have to have like backup echo shards that when you die, then you can end up building it. I remember now. I think that's what it does. But okay, that's kind of cool. What am I after? I'm going to... Yeah, we'll open this up. We'll put the skulk stuff in here. I almost want to make like a box explicitly for skulk stuff. Yeah, we'll put that all in here so that we don't ever lose it. The music discs are cool, but I'm not really worried about them. Maybe we'll make like a purple box for skulk or something. And put that away so that it's safe forever and ever and ever. Then we'll go outside and grab our wings. I don't want to risk dying on the way. Not that I think I will die on the way, but you never know. Okay, we'll go outside. And we'll fly back to our village. It was through here? No, it was through here. We'll fly back and we'll kill a cow and we'll convert some land. Just to show off how it works. I kind of wish there was maybe a skulk sub-mob. Obviously, like, you have the warden on its own. But say, like, you converted, like, only from player-placed catalysts and whatnot. That maybe it's like a skulk mite. Because you've got, like, the endermite and the silverfish. What if you just make a blue one? I don't know. Just says, like, even a threat of you trying to move the skulk around. Okay. We should be able to fly back without any real issue. Again, it took practically no time getting here. So it should be pretty quick getting back. And yeah, I just need unbreaking so that I don't lose my wings. It did take quite a bit. It did consume quite a bit. So maybe... I was thinking maybe I should break some skulk. Use that experience to repair my wings, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Oh, actually, we don't need to go... No, we do, because I need to kill a mob. That's the issue. I was like, I could just convert the land around here, but you need to kill a mob, so... I mean, I'm assuming you need to kill... I thought it was just from experience, so maybe I grabbed the experience back too soon? Maybe, or maybe I've misunderstood how the catalyst and everything works. Let's rest quickly. Just so it's not nighttime. I'd like to be able to see my way back. Okay, I'll grab this, because this has my fireworks in. We should only need a stack, but I'll grab a stack in a bit. I'm so glad that you don't need Silk Touch for this. Okay, put you away. Otherwise I'll die with you and then cry. Cool. Put our wings on. 282. Okay, so yeah, it was less than 200. Isn't too bad. Whoosh! Get some nice height. Is that a desert? No, there's no way. Just sand. Now we'll slowly make our way back. Just nice and casually. See, I need to see if there's other enchantments you can put on wings. I think it might be thorns as the third one. But if they could have made like an exclusive for the wings, that would have been cool. I don't know what it would be. And I think the issue is they don't want to buff them too much now. Because they are just... It's just the best way of getting anywhere. There really is like no other reason. Or no other reason to use like minecarts or anything. Which is a bit of a shame. It's like you've got these cool minecarts, but really the only real use for minecarts then becomes automated farms and for collection systems. That's a bee. I saw a bee floating. It's like, oh, not what I was expecting. We're already back at Breezy's, aren't we? Yep. No time at all. I'm worried I'm gonna die. There we go. Gently down. That used 72 durability. So it does use a bit. That's why we're going to walk back. God, let's hope I don't die in here. I don't really have any armor. God, that would suck. Getting into here and then dying due to like a piglin or something. Which is possible. It's definitely possible. But I have gold on me, so they won't. Just in case. Just in case. Or if a piglin attacked me and like broke my wings. So I'm going to take those off as well. Okay. But if someone does try to attack me, I will hand them a present. I shall distract them and run away. Okay, we're safe in here. Good. Home. Quickly now. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We're safe. Nothing to fear. Nothing to worry about. Camel's still there protecting us. We get to run back. Put my wings away. And then, oh, we should be able to use the cows. Hopefully. Oh my god, I just realized. No. I was wondering, if the iron golems dying might, like, give experience to the catalyst. I wouldn't have thought so because it's not harmed by a player. But if it does, that's interesting, you know? Let me put my wings away. Good. We'll make the... Oh wait, that's right. Everything's in here. Again, I think you only need the catalyst, so I'll only bring that out. We'll put this away. I will put it down nearby. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. I shall put it down here. I don't know how close it needs to be. I want to see if it does get anything from the iron golems. I wouldn't have thought so. I would have thought it's only things that you kill, but if so, then this is interesting to say the least. Golems, please. Squidge. Unsure if it would give a squishy sound. Hopefully soon. They always take like a second to start up. I'm always worried that the farm's going to break and like they're going to spawn on the ceiling or on the roof again. Or they'll spawn like inside and murder my one zombie who's just doing his job. He's trying. Please give golem. Actually, I wouldn't. No, fishing shouldn't count. Well, maybe fishing does. Golem, please. Either I'm going to have to go and slaughter some cows. I'll do it. Cows haven't loaded in. Where are they? Like a couple blocks out of the render distance for it. Okay. Well, Golem, you've caused this. Bonk. Oh my god, scared the crap out of me. It's so mean. Such a mean little demon. Oh my god, I stretched, but my hands are so cold. Super stretch. Super stretch. Oh. Okay, you're gonna see what happens when we murder cows. You go there. Cows. Feed the darkness. Okay. So you might have very briefly seen bubbles appeared on the top of this. Because that's what happens when it absorbs the salt. Yeah. See? It's corrupted it. It's corrupted the ground. I don't know the full range. I know it needs to detect it like initially within 8 blocks of this. I don't know how far it can go though. Yes, we have now corrupted. Which, yeah, it spreads. Kill a mob near a skulk catalyst. But it's a dangerous tool. I know. These cows, their blood was useful. Blood for the skulk. And for the beef. Those cows get to live there for now. I mean, technically, we already have cows back at home. Back, like, over there. So it's not too bad. Let me grab my basket of oranges. Orange basket. I really like that. Like, they call me soft guard. Actually... Oh, and it even raises you up. That's useful. Sorry. Nah, I just like seeing it spin up. Okay, let me put the catalyst away. So yeah, that'll be very useful later on. Well, I say very useful. I have like things I want to do with that, but nothing crazy. I need to find... I need to get an Unbreaking 3 for my wings. And I need to see if anything else can affect those. But I think for today, we'll leave it off there then. We managed to get our wings. We managed to go into the ancient city and luckily didn't alert the warden. Even managed to gather some of the skulk. And enough for us to be able to start our own corruption in the world. So, or if we wish. But yes, for today I'm going to leave it off there. Thank you everyone for coming out. I hope you've had a wonderful time. If you are new here, feel free to follow on Twitter, Twitch, join the Discord, or follow on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube, I think it is. If you want to see any of the old VODs. And then YouTube. Get screwed, BK. No. But yeah, if you want to catch any of the VODs, we're up to over 300 on YouTube now. So tons of stuff. If you just want to have it play in the background. Let's see who we have online. Also, my back is still very crinkly. I don't know what I've done to it. Is this just what being old is? Ooh, we will go and check out Groovy because he was in here earlier. So we're going to go raid Groovy, who's always just a nice chill guy to go have fun with. Always an absolute pleasure. But I hope I've been able to entertain you today. Tomorrow, as in Friday, will be on Lies of P, I think, or Death Stranding. One of those is on Friday, one of those on Saturday. I can't remember which way round it is. It actually might be Death Stranding tomorrow. It might be Lies of P on Saturday. But I will see you all then. I hope I've been able to entertain you. I hope you've had a wonderful night. And I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.